Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. Today, we have a very special guest. Mr. Madars Apse is with us. How are you?
I feel very special. Thank you.
That's my job.
Doing good.
That's my job, is to make you feel special, bro.
Feel good. Comfortable. Nice to be in the studio for the first time.
Yeah, dude. Well, hey, welcome to the United States of America, man. You just got here last night.
Yeah. I've been coming here for like 10 years. 10 years now. Every year, come back to California. Trying to keep it going. You know?
But the jet lag doesn't change ever, right? I mean, it doesn't get easier. It's like you're still have to adjust to the time and everything.
Sometimes better, sometimes worse.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends on your flight and what time you land and
what
time you leave.
Yeah.
Whole deal.
We flying first class nowadays? What's going on, Matters?
You must have a lot of miles going back and forth.
What's going on, bro? Nope.
No. One time when I got injured, I went to China, Tibet.
Okay.
Got injured, and then Red Bull was kind enough to put me in first class because I had a hip fracture.
Dude.
I was lucky that I could heal in the hotel, that I didn't have to go to the hospital in Tibet, China.
Okay.
So,
damn.
Wow.
But then flying in first class was definitely the best travel I've ever done.
Once you go first, it's hard to go back. It's hard, dude. If I were you, I would be like, Red Bull, I stubbed my toe. I need to have, man, it's painful. I need to get back in that first class seat, bro.
I mean, I'll take business class too.
I'll take that as well. For days.
All day.
Yeah.
All day.
I've heard of skaters getting business class by just calling the airline a day before or 2 days before, being like, I'm a pro skater, and I don't think I could do the check-in because there's always so many fans around. So, and can I get an upgrade, please? And then they were like, okay, we'll call you back. Let us check.
Wait a minute. Who's doing this?
Yeah,
Tony Hawk?
I'm gonna try to use that one. That's
too.
Some vert skater.
Listen, Tony Hawk.
Bob Burnquist.
Bob Burnquist.
Danny
Way. Okay. All those three guys, I can see them.
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think they fly first anyway, so.
Hey,
Wow. That's a smart idea.
If it works.
Yeah, if it works.
No doubt.
If it doesn't work, you just feel like an idiot, right?
Yeah, you could hang up the phone being like, dude,
excuse me, sir?
It's like asking a company to sponsor you and they say no. You're like, shit.
It doesn't hurt trying. It doesn't hurt.
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
That model.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just Google me. Just Google.
Yeah.
YouTube all my video parts.
Yeah.
You know?
Check it out.
Let's get this upgrade.
All two of them?
Yeah. Well, whatever. It's all scattered throughout YouTube, Kelly.
Just kidding.
So, Matters. Where are you living right now?
Right now I'm in Portugal.
Portugal?
Yeah.
Okay. How's that going?
I spent like a year and a half in a small town in between Lisbon and Porto. It's called Aveiro. It's like the Venice of Portugal.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend got a job there. And now we're trying to move to like Lisbon, closer to the scene and stuff, because the job didn't really work out too well, and she wants to do some remote work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So where did you move from to move over there?
Well, before that, I was at Dave's house,
Okay.
Dave Huang,
Yeah.
in Seal Beach when COVID started.
Gotcha.
And then I went to Latvia, and then I lived in Latvia, and yeah.
Well, you're
'Cause
from
I
Latvia,
I could say, yes, I've been living in Latvia this whole time, you know.
Okay.
But I did study in Barcelona, then I did 1 year in London, and as I say, California, once every year at least, or a couple times, and it's been rad.
So that's interesting because you moved to Barcelona to go to school to study. While in school, you were like filming video parts and stuff, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool because my school started at 4 p.m.
Oh.
So I could go straight after the slam to the lesson, and then like sit at the lesson for like 1 hour, and then I'm like, nah, this hurts too much. I gotta go home.
Yeah. Did you get your degree?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Good for you.
I find it so interesting because there's certain people like Walker Ryan, and like there's people out there that
Mark Suchu, right?
Mark Suchu,
Yeah.
that do both the study and the skating.
Amazing.
Listen, majority of the skaters, it's hard. It's like that's the time stuff starts to pop off. End of high school, a lot of people don't graduate high school, but then go and study and skate at the same time.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I got lucky because I studied business, and that is kind of easy, I guess. It's not like studying engineering or chemistry or physics or something, or maths, where you have to really read a lot and stuff. Business is just easy. I would come to class and come even late sometimes and sit down for an exam, and then I see what I got to do exam on, and it's like, do about Red Bull. I pick up a thing, and it's like, yeah, you have to write about Red Bull. So I'm just, okay,
wow.
just write about some skateboarding.
Okay. That's easy. Yeah,
I mean, every
cool.
time I do a homework, I would just write about what I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, I heard before the show started, heard that you got sponsored by your university or something, wherever you went. Is that true?
Yeah, 2 times.
You got sponsored by the school.
Yeah, when I went to Barcelona to do my bachelor's, there was 2008 when I started, and then there was the crisis in 2009. My family didn't have the money, so we got a great idea to write to the director from my stepdad, or my mom, my stepdad. They always give me bright ideas to what to do, so I wrote an essay to the director of the school, and he said, yeah, cool, come, let's meet in person, talk more about it. And then they made some stickers, and I made a video for the school to come study there. And guess what? 3 years later, I come back to Barcelona, and they actually have skaters studying there in that school, and they have a skate team that they made.
Wow.
And it's a private university, so it's not even a lot of people. It's like 100 people total when I went there.
That's still impactful.
I was like, what? Did it really work, this marketing? I was like, I don't know.
Jeez. Wait, so what was the essay about? What was it? You were trying to get skaters
the essay,
there?
I'm saying it's an essay. It's just an email that I wrote to the director of the school to be like, hey, I don't have enough money to pay right now to pay the enrollment fee. It was like 1,500 euros, and I couldn't pay it at the time. And then, just basically wrote the email saying that, let's make some stickers. I'll make some videos, and I'll go to Latvia, where I'm from, and there I'll walk around the centers, youth centers that students go to look for education.
Right.
So I did that.
Spread the word.
And then actually, my friend from Latvia started studying too, and we actually lived together. When I was in my 3rd year, he was in the 1st year.
Oh, that's cool.
So it worked.
Yeah, it was
so
amazing.
It was kind of your pitch to like, hey, let me come to school there, and I'll do all this stuff to try to get more people to attend.
Yeah, I was just thinking of any other way, anything that possibly I could do, so I could stay in class.
Yeah.
Now, at that time, what was the point of going to school and not trying to focus on like the skate career? You know, because sometimes it's either or. Did you like just have it set in your mind that you wanted to get this education, or
in 2008, I paid my enrollment fee in July, and then in August, like couple weeks later, the Element Europe team manager Christian Vankost, he's now Volcom TM. He said, "Do you want to skate for Element? We could give you a little salary."
Oh,
and then I was like, "What?" Like,
so you weren't even sponsored at this point at all yet.
I was, but I wasn't like on the team to get paid, to get some like.
Oh, so like
you were get some money in the bank for skateboarding.
Yeah.
It was the first. I mean, I had like flow sponsorships, and actually I wrote to a youth organization in Latvia and applied for a grant or something, like where they gave me 100 lats every month for 12 months.
Okay.
And that's like $200, $250 at the time.
Dude, you've been writing some emails, dude.
Yeah.
That shit pays off, bro. Really.
And my master's degree I got in my university in my hometown where my mom used to work, and I did a commercial for them for their new electronics class that's coming up, and then we sit down to talk about what I'm going to get paid. And out of nowhere, I just thought, I might as well ask for education. I'm sitting here in the university with the director of the school. So I asked them, and they're like, yeah, that would be actually perfect. It's good for us, good for you.
Wow.
And then a couple months later, I was regretting that for sure.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I had to write master thesis, and
You're like,
and I would have to
do work.
I was living in
Fuck.
Riga, Latvia, and I would have to drive to Ventspils and on the weekends to study and travel in between.
It was a process for sure.
Sometimes, and then after I finished my master's, that's it. I stopped. I just want to like let go of everything. And
right. Well, hey, at least
no more new projects.
At least you accomplished that, though.
Yeah, man.
So that's good.
It was interesting sitting in class, listening to some older people talking about the life that they've lived.
Right.
You know.
Plus, you're in Barcelona. I mean, let's be honest.
Barcelona.
Like, skating in Barcelona.
London as well.
London's amazing too.
Definitely
but I
great
think
cities.
Barcelona, first and foremost, is like, because I always tell anybody that skates, it's like, dude, you got to go to, if you skateboard, you got to go to Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's like skating's a culture out there. It's a whole thing,
Yeah.
So to
No doubt.
choose a place, Barcelona, to go to school is it's the best choice.
My university was on top of a kind of a mountain.
Mm.
So every evening at 8 p.m.
Mhm.
after the class, I would just come out and jump on my board. And
Sick use.
my roommate was a roller skater, so we would skate for like 25 minutes to go home.
Oh,
Just downhill, have to like go 40 kilometers an hour or something to catch all the green lights. I'm glad I survived those 3 years, for real.
What, you had it timed where you could go and hit all the greens?
Yeah, go with the taxis and everything, and
Wow.
kind of dangerous.
Okay.
I slammed it a couple times, and
Damn.
with my backpack going across my
Oh.
head and then hitting my head, and there's cars on all sides. Everybody just seen me, and I'm just like,
Good.
nothing happened.
Yeah.
At least they're paying attention.
In your mind, nothing happened. But how old were you at this point?
18.
18?
Yeah,
Oh,
when
okay.
I went for bachelor's.
Man, that's great. And so Element hit you up to get, was it to get on the team? Was this distributor flow or was this like actually
Element Europe team.
at Element Europe? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you're starting to get paid and everything. That's amazing.
Mhm.
So that's when your relationship with Element started.
No. I've been skating for Element for like 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So even before that, you were skating for Element.
I started in like, well, next year is going to be 20.
20.
So
Wow.
2003, I started for the skate shop.
Mm.
Oh, you
And-
went down
and
the
I
road.
started.
then.
I started with Element
Yeah.
from way the beginning.
So it was
Wow.
like the skate shop was giving you Element stuff through Element distributors, and then
It's a
what?
recruitment process.
Yeah, and then probably you went from like skate shop to like actual distributor flow. that
the
kind of
skate
the
shop
way?
is the distributor,
Okay.
and the guy from the skate shop, he told me to make like a CV type of thing, like a portfolio. So
Really?
I'd made like a portfolio that I gave to Element Europe team manager,
What was in this
and
portfolio?
it was very embarrassing.
What? what
It
kind of
was like all my achievements and everything that I've done, and maybe some photos of tricks that I've had in magazines.
Oh, okay.
But it's my hometown magazine, like the hometown newspaper that comes out every day.
It's
you
a
know.
newspaper.
I got the cover,
You got the cover.
and then like there's photos of me holding my diplomas
Okay.
or all my medals.
You went.
Yeah. Because in Latvia I would do contests every weekend, and
Oh.
that was my thing.
You were.
If you're not first, you're last. You know?
That was it.
I love this.
So you were Latvian champion skateboarder
Don't get me wrong, though. There's other great skaters, and
Yeah.
I had some good competition over there.
for sure.
Wait,
for
are,
sure.
what
Still
other,
do.
Yeah, what other skaters are from Latvia?
Fritzis Strauss, Karls Bogustovs, Maxims Fofilos, Pistaisny, Crew.
See, I'm not familiar with too many of these guys, but sounds sick.
Who? Straight up.
Rudolfs Rohrbachs, Niklaus Vätra,
Rudolf Rosbach. I know that. I know him. Yeah.
Linards Vīksniņš, he's the other Latvian pro.
Oh, amazing.
He skates for Straightforward Skateboards.
Okay. Okay.
Pistaisny.
So in Latvia, I mean, there's like a bunch of companies based out of Latvia, like Latvian companies.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Not really bunch.
Well,
There
I
is
just-
usually like one company, then it lasts for a couple years, and then it goes bankrupt, and then
Oh,
Another one
somebody
pops
starts
up.
another one,
Yeah.
Right.
and then the history
It's a cycle.
grows.
Yeah.
Well, it's just interesting because nowadays, back when we were growing up, European skateboarding, you wouldn't hear about it, right? Nowadays,
Yeah.
you hear about everything, but it still surprises me to hear like, oh, this Latvian company or these skaters
Yeah.
that I've never even heard of have a whole career out there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's super interesting.
Even in states, like
That's true.
In Arizona or in Vegas, there's like their little
Oh,
hybrids
yeah.
of like people that make their companies and make their brands, and
Mhm.
For sure.
in their little area they're known, and
Yeah.
Did you ride for any companies out there, like before Element?
Not really.
No, so
No.
you went straight.
I skated for another skate shop, which gave me some boards.
Uh-huh.
But every time I would go in the shop, they could give me. I could choose from any company I like. So I'd just be like, I want to skate that or that or that.
Oh, okay, nice.
And they gave me some shoes, and then in the end, the other skate shop hit me up. Boards LV, it's called. And they put me on S and Element.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's different though, Element, because they have like a whole program out there in Europe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not just like a distributor. They have like a headquarters there.
Kind of. There's one in California and one in Europe.
That's dope. So
And probably one somewhere else too.
Yeah. So you come out here and skate with the Element guys here, but is there a whole different squad you skate with in Europe?
Yeah. There's more skaters from there as well, and we go on different trips. Like I've been on a couple Element Europe trips, and I guess sometimes the American homies come too, and that's cool always.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's a posse.
So you're skating now. You're getting paid for Element. You're in Barcelona. You're in school. Like what year was that around?
2008.
2008. Okay.
3 years in Barcelona, 1 year in London, and then I got my bachelor's. That was the plan.
Then you got
Then
the
I moved back to
bachelor's.
Latvia.
Oh, you moved back to Latvia.
Mhm.
Okay. Because didn't you then eventually get like a Skater of the Year
Yeah.
for Slam? Wait, no.
Kingpin.
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 That's right.
Or
Kingpin.
Bright Trade Show.
But
That
that's
was-
Mhm.
but that's
That's a
not
big
even
trade show.
3 or 4 years later.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. No, for real. That's. I mean, were you filming video parts as those were coming out? I mean, were you filming Element parts and stuff like that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always filming.
That's-
Element, DC, and
Mhm.
always with different filmers and staying in different apartments, different areas, and coming out to Cali, filming
Yeah.
with Ricky and
Ricky Beatenbaugh.
Dave. Yeah.
Did you ever film any clips at your university?
In my hometown at that one, yeah, for
Oh.
sure.
Because Walker would. I remember he made a whole video party skating UCSD.
Oh,
Like I would live with him, and he'd be like going to class all day, and he'd be like, "Come home, like, yeah, I got 2 clips today." I was like, "Dude, I don't know what the fuck," but he made like gnarly video parts there.
Right before class.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. But
Walker's amazing.
He's great.
Mm.
He's
Definitely.
great. Smart guy. Wrote a book.
I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Me
but
neither.
Would
Me
love
either. I
to.
know.
Yeah.
He
He
gifted
gave
it
us-
to me.
I'm an audio guy. If it was audio,
Audio.
yeah, audiobooks. I don't read that much.
Maybe he got it audio version too.
I think you're
yeah,
right. I think
yeah.
he does have an audio
Yeah.
version now.
Yeah, maybe I might have to go support.
So
Yeah.
Element, that's incredible, man. I want to just say like congrats on that. 20 years.
Yeah, that's no
it's-
joke.
It is no
Yeah.
joke, especially in industries like skateboarding and stuff.
Mhm.
You get people jump around all the time. It's few and far between when somebody's like actually stays with the company for so long.
Yeah, I'm
you know?
scared to move, man. You know what I mean? Come on.
You're comfortable.
Yeah. I'm already getting moss around me.
Yeah. No, but you're doing rad stuff. I mean, from you got a show with Red Bull that's coming out, and just season 2 actually, and I think it's just rad to, this is what's great about skateboarding is you can travel the world and experience so many different places and
Yeah.
cultures and people and
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that. I mean, it's like a blessing, bro.
So sick.
And
It's pretty cool.
you speak like multiple languages, right?
Yeah, I'm a quarter Russian, and I lived in Barcelona. That's where I learned Spanish.
Okay.
But it's not the good Spanish, maybe. But I got it.
Okay.
But at least you
And
get your
now-
point across.
Portuguese is the next step. So.
yeah.
Got you.
Mm.
Are you
Amazing.
studying Portuguese or how does that work? Close to Spanish?
No, I'm
a
not
little bit,
studying
but-
nothing. I'll just talk with the homies and
Right.
listen to them talk, and then I'm kind of shy to talk myself.
Yeah.
Maybe with time.
Yeah. That's the hardest part. Just
Well, at least you're immersed in it and you're living in it, so it might make it easier for you to learn. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Even
And
though
my-
it's still tough. don't
My
get me wrong.
girlfriend, she's from Lithuania. I'm from Latvia.
Uh-huh.
So, and our languages are kind of similar. The only 2 languages that are in this language group.
Mm.
Yet we still talk English to each other, but that's another thing that I would like to learn, and I'm slowly gonna start mixing Portuguese and Lithuanian. And
Okay.
hey, why not learn 10
I'll
languages?
get it for sure.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
amazing. Being here in America, it's hard, It's like we don't anywhere you go, Europe, I mean, I speak French and Italian and Spanish and like
Yeah.
here it's just like we don't bother
Yeah, because
learning.
you guys are blessed. You already got the language that is the world language. When I was in school, I was like, I read in a book somewhere that English is the language that everybody speaks in the world. And I was like, okay, that is what I need to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
that could be true in certain ways, but I mean, like, I wish it was different. I would love to be able to speak multiple languages, you know. But also it's hard because like we're not immersed in that language either,
Right.
you know. I mean, there's a lot of Spanish speaking
Spanish
here,
is the only thing,
Definitely.
but other than that, it's tough. When I lived in Barcelona, I was picking up the language quick, you know,
Yeah.
and learning to speak it and
Yeah.
understand and stuff like that. And now I'm like, I don't even know what anything
You
means
still got to make an
anymore.
effort no matter what. Like,
100%.
It's you can live in it. You still have to make the effort. I'm living in it, you know, to a degree. I have a bunch of Spanish friends and whatnot, but I'm still. I took Spanish for 2 years and don't fucking remember anything.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
took it
like,
for 3
come on.
years. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, still there a little bit.
a
But
little bit, but
Do you-
you know what I mean.
¿Cómo
Do you-
estás?
Bien.
Bien, bien.
It's pretty good.
wait, so this might be
do?
on silly, but like you speak, is it Latvian? Is that
Latvian, yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard.
Latviešu valoda.
What?
Latvian language.
Okay.
Mhm.
How do you say like the 9 club in Latvian?
Devinieku klubs.
Okay. Devinek Kups.
Devinieku klubs.
Devinek Kups.
The Club of Nines. Is
the
that what it
Club
is?
9. Yeah.
What age did you start learning English?
Oh, when I was in kindergarten, dog, son, whatever, elephant, big,
Snake,
you know, like
banana.
some words. The first thing I wrote in English was Michael Jordan,
Oh,
Really?
wow.
That's dope.
Mitzchael Jordan. You know,
Amazing.
I was like, why? Why do you put the letters like this when it pronounces completely different?
Oh,
I was tripping on
Trying to
that.
break it down.
I was a big
Yeah.
fan of basketball though. and
Yeah.
Lakers and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan too.
Michael
Shit.
Jordan.
what's a
bro.
big sport out in Latvia?
Soccer?
Nah.
Football?
Nah.
Cricket.
Latvia is a hockey country.
Hockey?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever play?
No. Not me. I played basketball. That's also another Latvian sport. We got
Okay.
a couple guys in the NBA.
Mm.
Like who?
Yeah. Porzingis.
Oh, Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis.
He's
Yeah, He's
awesome.
tall.
Super,
Fuck
super
yeah. You're tall too,
yeah,
bro.
I met him one time in the airport.
Oh, did
I
you?
was like, yeah. And he's like 2 heads taller than me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How tall are you? You like
Oh,
6'5".
6'4", I think.
6'4".
And Porzingis used to skate. He said he
Oh,
used to
really?
hang out at the
Wow.
skate park.
I love that.
Mm.
What?
I love
Yeah.
That's like 7'1" skating and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
There's a bunch of there's some. I think a lot of people grow up skateboarding. There's a lot of NBA just athletes in
Yeah.
general that grew up skateboarding.
sure.
For sure.
I'm starting to hear about it a lot more.
But being 6'4", that's interesting because I mean you look great on your skateboard.
Yeah,
Sometimes
dude.
it's when you're tall, it's hard.
Tall
So
and
look-
lanky.
Yeah,
Mm.
I suffer.
But it works
from
for
that,
you.
too.
It seems to work out.
It works.
Yeah.
It's easier for the handrails. Maybe.
Oh, I
I'm
see
not
that.
really good at handrails, but it's easier to fall on handrails.
For
It
sure.
is,
Get out of them.
You could you could sack it like you could stand up between the rail, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
There you go.
But when you're going full speed at a rail, you're not gonna just stand. There's impact. There's.
I'm talking about tall, like flat bars or something.
Oh,
you know,
tall flat bar.
like I don't do no 13 stair rails, but I want to. I
You
want
could,
to,
you
and I
could.
will.
You.
I will. I will.
Are you
Yeah.
filming for something right now? Are you working on a video part?
Yeah. Element this year is like 30-year anniversary, so Element it's
nice.
big year for the company, and
Okay.
they're doing a couple videos.
Nice.
There's gonna be one coming out soon, and I'm not gonna be in that one really,
Why?
but one after, because the team is big, you know, and to
Oh,
get
sure,
everybody in
sure.
all the videos.
Right.
So they're trying to focus it and make it good quality, and then the next video is gonna be
Mhm.
strictly just the bangers, you know.
Well, I mean, the Peace video was pretty big. That was like a full
Yeah,
full
it was
squad
solid,
video
solid project.
for sure.
Couple years footage in that.
I think was that when I'm trying to think if is that where I met you at that premiere or maybe before?
I think
that?
so, probably at that premiere.
Yeah, put stuck a
Mhm.
microphone in your face and
Yeah.
you're probably like, dude, this fucking guy.
No.
Fuck. It's crazy.
That was a wild night.
That was a good
Yeah.
video.
Mm-hmm.
Premieres are always a
Peace
wild
video.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Always fun.
So
Mm.
when you're going from like Barcelona to London, that's awesome because you start skating with like all the like locals there and all their spots too. Probably like South Bank and stuff like that,
Oh yeah,
which
for
is
sure.
amazing. Legendary.
I used to live next to Mile End in the east part of London.
Mineland?
Mile End, it's like a skate park.
Oh,
With a
sick.
nice ledge and a couple nice ledges.
Okay,
Good flat ground.
okay.
You just go in circles and there's a hip.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long did you spend in London?
9 months. But it was mad expensive. So as soon as I wrote my last exam, I was just like, woo!
Peaced out.
Straight to the train.
Yep.
Went to Paris on to some contest, Fahrenheit or something. Some contest, and that was my ticket home.
That was your, seriously.
Nice.
Would you pack up all your shit and just ship it home, or you just?
No, I just had everything in my bag.
And you
Didn't have
left?
that much stuff.
Okay.
You know?
Wow.
Been living out of my bag for a while.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And but the sponsors, they give a lot of clothes and stuff. So.
Sure.
Woo! That bag is getting fat.
Yeah.
You know?
But also, you could empty that bag and get and re-up.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good thing.
Makes it a little easier. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
find sometimes I have so many clothes, but I don't. I wear the same shit every day. You know what I
You
mean?
get free clothes. You go on Amazon. You buy clothes.
Well, I buy some hats.
Buy some hats. There it is.
Let's talk about this Red Bull video, season 2.
Skate Tales.
Skate Tales, very, very good, bro.
Premiere. We're gonna have one in Long Beach, I think, maybe. So you guys invited.
Thank
you know,
you.
everybody's invited.
Okay.
When's that?
Not sure exactly where yet, but 420
420.
Oh.
might be a good bar, might be somewhere else.
Okay.
But keep your eyes on the lookout. And then it's coming online, live on Red Bull TV, and then bi-weekly on Red Bull Skate YouTube.
Oh, okay. 420. That's when
Skate Tales.
that's when the premiere is coming.
I don't know if
That's
we
when
can
the-
make it
Why?
because what time is it going to be doing?
Oh, we have a
happening?
Probably
show.
around
we
the
have
evening.
a show that night.
Yeah, we have a show that day.
Everybody's looking forward to this 420. Yeah.
What's gonna be part of the show?
It's our experience show. We just have
Regular old
different
experience
things.
show.
Yeah.
On
Alright,
420.
okay.
420.
Raj might take some gummies or something.
2022.
Oh yeah, wait. You guys talked about doing maybe a little gummy or something, right?
Not me. I don't.
Definitely not me.
I would.
I will be checked out
Why,
if I
man?
do that.
But I want to tell you because we watched. They sent us some stuff.
Did you watch all of them? There's 6 episodes.
So right now, I didn't get to
That's
watch
what I
all of
asked.
them. I did watch the Uganda one.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking incredible. I loved every minute of it. It was so good.
Yeah.
The fact. I mean, first of all, I'm stoked that you get to go out there because I would have loved to gone out there and see what's going on out there because you know they're building these DIY skate parks. I mean, I'm sure you could elaborate more on it, but the fact that like they don't really know skateboarding except what's kind of in front of them, right? So they're like learning tricks by the feel of their board. They're thinking that they're doing all this stuff kind of for the first time. That's what it kind of seemed like in the video. So I thought that was just fascinating.
Nobody has any phones out there.
Yeah.
You know, we went to the skate park and not one person was on a phone, man.
That
was incredible.
Wow.
pretty dope. That's
I
pretty dope.
mean, it's a poor country, one of the poorest in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
But the fact that they can like, you know, think of these tricks by the feel of how it feels to them to do a trick.
And never see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like creating a boneless or doing this or, you know, grabbing their board, early grabs, this and that. Like, I was just thinking like, damn, man, these skateboarding could like vanish tomorrow and then somebody could invent a skateboard and it would, the trajectory is the same. We would all get back to where we are now eventually. You know what I mean? It's kind of what these guys are doing out there. They're just out there just skating the way that they feel.
Yeah.
It was incredible. I loved it.
And they feel like the world appreciates what they're doing and they're just extra hyped. You know, they want to go and get it, like go travel to other African countries, go to contests. And they even one of the guys went even to Europe and participated in a
Nice.
street league or something.
Bro.
Oh wow.
They're killing it
Yeah.
out there.
So sick.
They're
Or
killing it.
world championships, I don't know.
How did you even come up making these episodes? How did you decide where to go and what to do?
Well, these episodes is like an evolution because I started already before my friend Thomas Winkle. He's been on your show.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Winkle TV, shout out.
Winkle
And,
TV, yeah,
Winkle
yeah.
gave me a video camera or 2 video cameras when I lived in Barcelona, like 2008, 2009. He's like, take these cameras and film your life, film everything, and go and get it, and then bring me the tapes, and we're gonna edit this stuff. and then I broke the 2 cameras. Yeah.
Dude.
Sorry, Winkle.
Okay.
And I still haven't sent him the footage, but there's some footage. So that was my first time trying to do the skate tail. It's like
Okay.
kind of just filming,
Just
fooling around.
freestyling,
And
yeah.
then after that, I got the European Skater of the Year. Some guys were in the audience there. They saw my video because I was in New Zealand at the time, and I filmed like a appreciation video.
Oh yeah.
And then skated downhill and ate shit on the bottom of the hill.
No way.
And some guys in the crowd saw it and they were like, we want that guy. we want that guy for our new YouTube channel. That was line 9, and it was It's a Mad World, for which I filmed like 35 episodes.
35 episodes.
Something like that with my friend Travis Adams from Arizona, but he's living in Finland now.
Okay.
And then after that, my friend Danny Milan and Gaston Francisco, those are the 2 guys from the Behind the News show. They came to me with the idea that they could make Mad World better, you know, or like more focused in a different way, but still some kind of show involving you.
Right.
And then Gaston already worked with Red Bull, so they offered it to them, and Red Bull said, "Okay, let's do this."
Wow, nice.
They gave us some budget. So we got to travel all around the world and, you know, skate with Dan Mancina and the Osaka Daggers. And we went to Ethiopia.
Amazing.
And, America, Fancy Lad, and Mike V.
Mike V.
So are you just like, how are you choosing to do these episodes?
Yeah, like Uganda, for instance. Like, how do you know where to go, what to do? Do you reach out to the skate community out there?
Uganda I talked to them online before.
Okay.
So
how do you
they
find
reached
them
out to me.
Oh, they did.
Or actually, I just follow them already on their Uganda Skateboard Society. I just follow them already, and a lot of people do. And I've seen this stuff, and I always comment on whatever I see randomly. And then I already had talked to the producer, and we were like, "Yeah, Uganda sounds cool." Because Gaston Francisco, the producer, he's a world traveler too. You know, I met him in Barcelona and he's been a photographer traveling the world, and I've traveled with him too. So he was down to go to Uganda. Always explore new territory, and right when we already said, yeah, we're gonna go, that's when the Uganda guys texted me too, just like, come over, we can film a Skate Tales with us.
Oh, sick.
We didn't even text them yet, and they texted us, and so it was pretty natural.
Amazing. Shout out to Gaston too. I met him a long time ago as well, but he's produced a lot of rad skateboarding stuff, like through Red Bull, and I'm sure on his own too.
Nice.
Talented dude. But yeah, the Uganda stuff, I mean, they're going to, you know, people to build a flat bar, and then they got to go from here and on a little motorcycle taxi, and then go find a welder to weld it, and then
with his hand,
and then building like a fun box. And I mean, it's just it was incredible. And skating it in a street that you found, this street that was like suitable for skateboarding.
Yeah, the flat ground was terrible.
Yeah.
there was other streets that had better ground, but somehow we ended up on that street, and it was kind of okay, but the session turned out fun.
Yeah.
Tyler Surrey came.
Dude,
he came out there to support and did do some rad lines, you know.
He's so rad.
Yeah.
Skate Mafia.
Skate Mafia, straight up. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was amazing, and it's just rad that you're doing that to like cover, you know, I mean, Uganda skateboarding. It's like they're out there doing it.
Yeah, it's growing.
And they don't have much to do it with.
Totally.
And so, and you guys brought them a bunch of stuff, and I don't know, man, I just really, really, really enjoyed it, and I thought it was just fucking incredible, dude. I loved it.
I'm gonna have to check it. I didn't check
Oh, it's so good,
man.
It's so
How long
good.
is each episode? Like half an hour, or is there a certain time?
They vary, you know.
Yeah.
Depends on how productive we are.
Yeah, nice.
So that actually is a good question. How long does it take to produce something like that? Like when you're out in Uganda, do you have like a schedule, or are you kind of just winging it? Like, hey, let's get these guys a flat bar. Okay, how do we get these guys a flat bar? You know?
Oh my God, Gaston was running around so much. I mean, I tried to help, and Tyler helped, and everybody helped. We built a ledge and a flat bar. And then I'm trying to skate the park too, and then Gaston is like, we have to go to the welder again, then we have to go get some nails. So how do you say nails?
Yeah.
And then at one point I lost my phone. We couldn't find my phone, so we had to get on the scooter, drive around.
Oh no.
And then I call my phone, and some kind of like Indian lady picks up or something. Like, you can't really hear because it was an error in the connection. Turns out my phone was all the time on my bed, but when I called, like something wrong with the
What?
with
The
the connection
frequencies.
Like
frequencies.
connected to some other phone?
Yeah, man, somewhere out there. So we got on a scooter, went to looking for the Indian people, somebody that speaks Indian, because we skated a spot earlier. And we went there to see if like they would maybe understand what's going on the phone. And
But your phone was just on your bed?
it was next to me. Like in the end, I laid on bed just thinking like, oh my God, so I have to get a new bank account. These cards I have to block this, and then I grabbed the pillow, and I look down and I just freeze. I'm just like,
There it is.
the phone is there.
No.
But I was in the room calling it and it didn't ring, and then I tried to call it later and it did ring, and I didn't even change nothing.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of weird.
That was the frequency.
So you guys are just running around out there figuring it out. Kind of.
But yeah.
You must have like an agenda to go
Usually
do.
it's like 4 days.
4 days.
We film in 4 days,
Okay.
and then we have an extra day, the 5th day, just in case, which I love to use always. Like, okay, let's go. We got another day. Let's go skate. Or we do the last big interview, because we always do like a big sit-down interview with someone, and then. So we use 5 days, and we've tried also 6, and
Okay. So you
yeah,
So you
but
do
it's
kind
worked
of
out good.
just wing it. I think that they've worked out
Sounds
great.
amazing.
I mean, I love the fact that the Uganda, what is it? This Uganda skate program? What's it called?
Uganda Skateboard Society.
Uganda Skateboard Society.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just interesting watching this because, it's like you got boys and girls both doing it. And you got and it was funny. They were like, well, the parents don't really like the skateboarding. Maybe because they don't understand it. They think they're going to break something. But it's just like, man, the way that skateboarding brings everybody together, it's just like, it's so beautiful, It's just like these kids are just out there just doing it and making tricks up.
And it's for them, it's just like how it was probably for you guys. I don't know. But for me, I was in Latvia in 2001, started skating, and no internet.
Mm-hmm.
And the VHS tapes are hard to come by. And I would have to stay up late to watch this European Eurosport Extreme show to see the stuff.
Wow.
And basically in Uganda too, they don't have this access. So it was cool to go there and see how they live and how they get hyped. And we left the box and the rail for them, and they're skating that every day,
It's
know?
insane.
That's sick.
Every day
I
they're
love
just
that.
getting it.
The fact that they didn't even know what a rail was or a fun box. All they know is that park that got built for them, or that they actually helped build.
Right.
So I love it. I love that you're
No,
out there
super
doing stuff
cool.
like that, and it's just spreading the word that dude, skateboarding is everywhere. There's people in these places that don't have access to this stuff that are making it happen and having fun. I love it, bro.
All
Yeah,
for
that's
the kids,
good.
man. All for the kids.
All for the kids, man.
Did you see the Dan Mancina and Justin Bishop one?
Well, that was
season
one.
Season 1.
Yeah.
That one touched me too a lot.
Yeah.
But the season 2, it's got Fancy Lad.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Felipe Nunes.
Oh wow.
We gotta talk
And then
about
we
this,
got
too.
Killian Martin. Do you know
Mhm.
Killian?
Yeah.
Flat ground freestyle master. And then we went to Arizona to visit the Apache reservation where there's skateboarding,
Wow.
Love that.
Apache skateboards and stuff. And then
Mike V.
Mike V, I
Mike
mentioned
V
already.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also the Felipe Nunes one. So good. Hearing his story, how he lost his legs. And it's funny, these, people that go through these tragic events and stuff, as they get older and they find their way, it's interesting to hear them say oh, I probably would not change anything. This accident made me who I am, and pick up a skateboard and do all this stuff. And I just find that interesting that they wouldn't trade back what they lost.
No,
You know what I mean?
No regrets.
Yeah.
That's his thing. No regrets.
I know.
Sem desculpas.
I love it. I love it. And just hearing his story, the train accident and all this stuff, and then coming up in skateboarding. By the way, man, he is the best backside 180s I've ever seen, bro.
So sick.
Dude, the way that he lands that stuff, and just, it's fascinating. So, but thank you for doing all this stuff, because
It was fun. Went to go to Brazil and hang out with those guys, get
So
some
good.
barbecue, shoot a ski,
yes.
That shit's fire.
go swimming
good.
together. We bombed the grass hill, jumped into the water. I hit
Yep.
my back on the underwater.
The little, a little thing.
It's all right. It's all right. No excuses, man.
No excuses. That's what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
excuses. But I think that these stories, it's just rad to tell these stories. I love storytelling, and I love just learning about stuff. And I love that you're going over there and having these conversations and seeing how they live and where they came from and what they're doing now. It's incredible.
Yeah,
he skates for Birdhouse. He's done the loop. He's
Wow.
dude, he's
incredible,
pro. He's
Yeah.
doing it.
It's impressive.
I fucking love it. So good, man.
Are these episodes all drop on the same time on 420, or is
Yeah,
it, oh,
on
okay.
Red Bull TV, on Red Bull TV channel, and then on YouTube, it's bi-weekly, one by one.
Okay.
First episode is gonna be Fancy Lad episode, and that's the only one I've seen, but it's hilarious. Like I was laughing so much. Couple of really good slams, and those guys are radical.
Okay.
Radical.
By the way, in the Uganda one, you had a cast on. What happened? You broke your wrist?
Oh, I went on a 6-week trip, and on the first day I was in Paris. I just went to the hotel, dropped my bags, and then the whole crew was gonna skate down the street. 5 minutes away is Republique, and I skate down the street, and I'm just stoked. I didn't even bring my bag, nothing. I just empty pockets, just following my friend in front of me, and he was going kind of fast, and I was following him switch.
Oh.
And then I was like snake riding it, and then my homie in front of me, he also last minute like sees this pole, and he's like doesn't know, should I go left or should I go right, left or right? And then in the end he goes left, and then I'm close behind him, and he couldn't decide, and then I'm just like, Gah! I put my hand into the pole and fracture, and those guys keep skating. They're going to the Republique, and I'm trying to follow them, but I'm just like,
No.
I had to like stop like 3 times in those 3 minutes, and in the end, I see Republique from far away already, and it's getting like blurry. So I just sit down, and I'm just like, oh my god, so much like pain, but it's not just here; it's like going through the whole body. I'm like,
Oh my god.
I sit down, go to Republique, and then I did an X-ray. They didn't see any breaks on the X-ray, but they said you have to go to another clinic, and I got lucky. The next day they accepted me because the place was kind of fully booked after that. So I did an X-ray, another check, and there's multiple fractures.
Dude.
So it was a 6-week trip, and I had to have a cast on for 6 weeks.
That's
So-
the first day.
Damn.
Yeah, so Arizona and Uganda was with a cast.
Yeah, okay. Got you.
It was all right. I was falling in Arizona. I was already week 4 with the cast, or 3, and I would use the cast to fall on.
Oh, okay.
A couple of good slams, but
You didn't like move your hand out of the way when you fell?
because the cast is hard, you know, and I'm falling on this metal ledge, so I would rather fall on the
Amazing.
cast
All right,
than anything
yeah.
else.
Got Iron Man over
Yeah.
here.
It was
He's
still-
using
it
it
was
for the
painful.
better right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn. That sucks, getting hurt on the first day
No doubt.
of a trip. It's the worst.
Yeah, then I stayed in Paris in the hotel for like a week, and my friend on the second day after I broke my shit, my friend dislocated his elbow. So we were both of us in the hotel just chilling with my friend Bobby. And yeah, it was us working together. He got the right hand, I got the left hand, and you know, we were like teamwork.
Nice.
When you said you were skating to a spot, what spot were you skating to?
Republique.
Which spot's that?
That's Paris, the main Paris spot with like
The spot.
statue and
Yeah, it's kind of like a skate park.
kind
you
of
know?
like a skate park. Yeah.
There's some ledges there and stuff,
Mhm,
right? Yeah, I
mhm.
see. A bunch of people skate
yeah,
there.
like-
Volcom put some obstacles there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like looks like a Volcom stone.
Oh yeah. I
And like
remember.
Alex Olson had some lines there, I think in that Supreme video.
Okay.
It hasn't been there that long, right?
No, a couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you saw it, you'd be like, oh, that's fun.
Yeah, right. Huh. Yeah, it must be rad though, because like you said, you only saw the Fancy Lad
Mhm.
part or the video, but I mean you lived everything else.
Oh, yeah.
So you know
Yeah, it was amazing.
exactly what's
Mhm.
gonna happen. Wow, I love it, man. It must be really fulfilling to do shit like that.
It was like 2 years of filming it because
Yeah.
this second season, because the last one was kind of easier, but now with the
Mhm.
travel situation, it was a bit more tough. We got canceled a couple times,
Got you.
but it worked out. You know, we went to skate spots and we got some tricks.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was all right. Season 2 is in full bloom, and we already filmed like 13 episodes in total, so I feel like I'm getting a bit maybe repetitive on the intros and stuff. Just
Right.
like, welcome back, another episode
Just
of
don't-
Skate Tales.
Don't talk to me about being repetitive on
Yeah,
intros,
yeah.
okay?
Mm.
But
It's
so
a
you-
blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
no, I'm fully enjoying them. And then, but you said 13 of them. You already got 13.
We already starting to work for season 3, man.
Nice, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the backup and still get to, travel the world, meet all these crazy people. Like
I love
the,
it.
the UP family from south of Brazil. They do like hill bombs and stuff.
Oh, seriously?
Went to see them last year as well, or 2 years ago for season 1. That was.
Oh, season 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was doing power slides through fire with his head down.
What?
Maybe not through fire with his head down, but he was doing power slides through fire, and then on another occasion, he was doing a layback power slide, but puts his helmet down and it goes shh.
Wait, his helmet's on the ground sliding too?
Oh, yeah. Sergio Yupi.
Sergio Yupi.
Yeah.
Master power slider.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just connecting with these people through like Instagram, basically? Is that how you're finding them?
Yeah. Or just talking with my friends, Gaston and Danny, thinking about who we could have again for season 3, who we were going to do an episode about, and then Red Bull people from the office, they also help us decide.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they can help with the connect. And we're trying our best because we really believe in this project. We're putting our hearts in. And I'm trying to film a video part on the side. But
Right.
That's a lot of work, man.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
a lot.
Keeping you busy for sure.
But it's rad, though. It's so fulfilling. Once you find something, like this, like Skate Tales, and
Yeah.
you're going around and telling these stories about skate companies or people. I mean, it's just like, it's not a job, I'm sure it's a lot of work, but I'm sure the end result's like really fulfilling.
yeah, just got to accept it for what it is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
I mean,
Well,
you
you're
skate a
doing a
lot
great
of
job.
all your video parts are like these crazy spots. So I'm assuming you go film these things, and while you're there, you get to find these crazy random spots for your video part.
During Skate Tales filming?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't had a chance.
No?
But initially that was the plan,
Yeah.
Gaston was like, yeah, you can come on these trips and the good tricks that you film, you get to save.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to do that on Red Bull trips where
Yeah.
we would just do something else, but now after a couple episodes, I already decided that that's it. Like a lot of people watching, we did an episode on Bam Margera, and like, I don't know, so many million of people watch it. And so I'm thinking, might as well maybe do some tricks. I don't know.
Throw that in there.
Oh, so you put
Yeah.
all those tricks you get in the Red Bull edit.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
haven't had a chance to save a clip yet.
It always looks good on paper. Oh, I can go out here, film some tricks.
Yeah.
It'd be good. But once you're in it, it's like, oof,
Yeah.
it's too
You wanna
much.
focus
It's
on
like the
task at
last
hand.
day, on the last day, trying to go to this spot that you've seen from the car, and it's like, let's
Crusty,
just go to the hotel.
yeah, for
I don't know.
sure, man. I'm loving it. I think it's a great series. I hope you keep doing it. I mean, it sounds like you guys are just kind of on a roll right now. I'm like I said, I love it.
Yeah, we just filmed the Richie Jackson episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Went to
wow.
Barcelona.
Oh, okay.
That
Oh,
was
is he out
radical.
there? He lives
Yeah,
out
he's been
there?
living there for a couple years already.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Him and his girlfriend. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barcelona's
Richie's
nice.
especially really good at skateboarding and looking outside the box.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure.
He's sliding on his shoes. He's jumping over weird shit.
Like
He's-
going on slides and
Yeah.
shit like that. I mean,
Mhm.
like, yeah, he very creative mind.
And apparently walking on water.
yeah, flotation device. Uh-huh.
he's a flotation device. Yeah, but keep doing them. I think they're amazing. I love the storytelling aspect, and I think you do a great job.
Thank
think
you.
you do a great
Thank
job.
you, Chris.
Fucking just talking to people and just being like normal. You know what I mean?
Try to be casual.
Yeah.
Just go-
Well, you're a
just go.
No, for
skateboarder.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
Well, you can always tell when somebody's kind of, hamming it up or not being genuine, or you know what I mean, like trying to do something that they're not them. You know what I mean? Like
I
so-
guess some people maybe.
You could see it. Some people.
Did you travel a lot other than doing the show beforehand? Were you a big traveler?
Yeah. I
So
was
it-
always like, let's go.
Okay.
Let's
so
go
that-
anywhere.
It made sense to do this with you.
Mm.
Yeah, that's awesome. For some reason, you remind me of Walker, Ryan, because you two both went to school and you guys travel like crazy.
Yeah, visual traveling. That's the
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick
Patrick Wallner.
Yeah. Patrick Wallner. Shout out to him, man.
I
He's
went on a
awesome.
couple of visual traveling trips with Ryan
That's-
Walker.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick, dude.
The new wave Kenny Reeds over here.
Oh yeah.
Kenny Reed's the inspiration.
Kenny
man.
Reed.
Straight
They
up.
did the 10,000 kilometer video
Mm.
from Moscow to Beijing, and
Wow.
that video just blew my mind.
Not
Yeah,
only
that
was
definitely gnarly.
not only was Kenny Reed like an unbelievable skateboarder, but his skateboarding stood out because he was traveling and he's
Yeah.
grinding. He's back 50-50ing this hubba in like India or something that you've never seen before, and it's like massive,
Yeah, switch or nollies and switch 180s.
Oh,
Yeah.
switch ollies all like tweaked
Yeah.
out.
Just
Yeah.
tweaked
Tweaked.
and just
So good.
out of the norm.
Now
Not
he's the
normal shit.
skateboard coach for Myanmar national team.
How
dope
He's
is
in
that?
Thailand right now doing that.
You guys should do a little episode on him.
I know,
Hey,
right?
You know, we're trying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, been hanging out with Kenny a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, of
Right.
course.
Oh.
He's on the list.
Tell him we said
Yeah.
what's up, man. I love Kenny
course.
Reed, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be difficult, actually. I mean, even to get guests here, you know, it's like we're all skaters. We all have schedules and stuff like that. So to like,
got to go to the spot, get that clip.
yeah.
I don't know. What else does a skater need to do?
That's
Nothing.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
friend-
unless you're like really heavy into contests and all that, you got to train and do different things that are, you know.
My friend said a couple of emails here and there, and that's the little part you have to do as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, if you
partaking.
want to do skating, you know, you got to be able to get that plane ticket too, you know.
Totally.
Yeah.
For
Just
sure.
a little thing you have to do. Just write that, note it down, you know.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
skating, we'll do the rest.
For sure.
A lot of people do take care of stuff for people to make it more convenient.
Mhm.
But yes, you have to learn how to write emails and correspond with
Yeah.
people and fucking, you know, be down to earth.
we
overall.
gotta correspond with people.
You do. You do. Occasionally you do.
I hate emails.
Yeah, me
It's the
too. I do
worst.
it so rarely.
It's the worst.
Once every 2 weeks or something, maybe.
Yeah, I'm so bad at
Yeah.
it. I'm just so bad.
I'm like, I don't like to be so professional on the emails. I was like, I say what I got to say, and that's it. I'll email all
Yeah,
day,
straight
but
to
I don't
the
want to be
point.
like, hope this email finds you well.
Oh, no,
like
no.
whatever, blah blah blah, like whatever, like.
I send emails like that to Jerron.
I throw that little jargon in there like that sometimes. Just
Yeah,
to kind of,
you text me like that.
Well, because
That's funny.
I'm respectful.
Hey, Kelly. Hope this text finds you well.
Hope you're having a good day.
Well, that type of shit is.
Sincerely.
I do that type of shit. Hey, hope you're having a good day. Hope your week is good. Hey, happy Monday. You know, even though
It's kind of
doesn't
to
matter.
open up what I'm about to ask
Right.
you or talk about. You know what I mean? So you know, I can't just go in right for the hey and just
What do
go,
you-
yeah
what
like,
you need.
go right for it. I, can't do that. I have to massage the situation. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have some
understand that.
manners, you know.
There you go. bro.
Especially if you don't talk to the person that much.
Yeah.
If you don't talk to the person that much, you got to massage them up a little bit. and
Yeah.
then-
Just start the email with, "Hey, I need this."
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be direct with you, Kelly.
You should be. If you're like, hey, you're kind of starting to.
Anyway,
Anyway,
perfect.
No,
But
but
yeah.
I agree though. Emails, I don't. Some people will send like a long email, and I'm like, I got to write a long email back. Like I don't. This is crazy right now.
that's why I
That's,
just don't want
that's what you gotta do,
I
man.
don't know.
That's what you gotta do.
The problem is I don't. I'm like, cool.
You just put yep, nope, yep.
'Kay.
All right, hit me back.
'Kay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do is put K.
Sounds good. Or just
Sounds
click
good.
that automatic answer that's like, yes, everything is great.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even have to
Set it up.
type.
You
Yeah.
can set it up.
Don't even look at the email.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
think the
all.
majority. I mean, listen. I know everybody's got shit to do, but I think like I'd rather jump on the phone.
Same.
I'd rather just talk it through. I don't want to like type an email and have you interpret what I say and this and that. Like,
Yeah.
we could jump on a 10-minute call and boom, we'll hammer it out.
But
Yeah.
no Zoom call. And if a Zoom call, Chris is not putting the camera on.
Oh, dude, I turn the camera off.
Black
Smart.
screen.
People tell me though, they're like, dude, it's kind of impersonal. I'm like, dude, they don't need to see me at fucking 10 in the morning before my shower
Sitting on
and
the
having a
toilet.
cup of coffee. They don't need to see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Camera's off. Let's go.
Yep.
There's that type of person though. It's either you're the camera on or camera off.
I'm a camera off.
Yeah.
100%.
It's better camera off for sure.
Yeah.
So your camera
less,
off, dude.
less problems.
Camera off, dude. Drawn.
Nah.
I mean, it depends on the situation. I'm usually be a camera on because
Yeah.
like
Me too.
it's almost like you saying it's disrespectful.
I'm sorry, everybody, that I've zoomed that I not have the camera on.
It's so disrespectful.
I'm sorry. I can't.
The level. I don't know who you're having these Zoom meetings with, but
Very important people.
If they're very important people, dude, like I'm gonna have to show my face.
Yeah, if you're having a Red Bull,
I have to.
If you're having a meeting with Red Bull, like a Zoom meeting,
Camera's off.
I love it, dude. I love that you do that. I love it. You're like doing it. Yeah.
Again, they don't need to see me in the morning having my coffee. You know, that's the thing.
But if it's 4 p.m. afternoon already,
He's
Again,
like, no time. It's like, no time.
I'm also
all
a
warmed up.
guy that I walk around when I'm talking.
oh,
I
that's
get the energy
great.
going.
That's
I'm not.
great.
I don't sit on my couch. I don't sit on my desk. I
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
around. I talk. I get
You
into
use
the-
your whole body for the conversation.
Yes, exactly.
Ah.
They don't need to see me walking around, giving my little Larry my cat a kiss on the forehead. You know,
No one needs
that
to
would
see
be
that.
amazing.
no one needs to see
If
that
that was on the camera, you just give your cat a kiss on the video.
on the forehead.
Oh.
You have
like that.
animals?
I like that.
My parents do. You know, I've always had a dog and a cat.
Dog and a cat?
A poodle. A poodle.
Poodle.
Yeah, and like a Siamese cat. Or
Very interesting breeds right there. Very poodle and a Siamese cat.
Siamese with a lot of fur.
Yeah.
And poodle had a gray one, and now I got a black one.
Hmm.
But he's already 15. He's blind, and his legs are starting to go.
Oh man.
And he's getting these seizures.
No,
so
Damn.
Buddy.
The
it's
poodle.
a tough time, and like he would go somewhere, like, and he can't walk out backwards, so he would just be like,
Oh, no.
Mm.
So my parents are like
Considering-
babysitting,
Yeah.
babysitting.
That's a tough part about animals. It's like when
That time
is that
comes.
moment?
We're trying to keep
That-
it natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. But it's also quality of life too, you know,
because the dog seems fine, you know, his tail is still,
wagging.
you know, wagging, and he's hanging out when he's in bed next to mom. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the dog's name?
Chip,
Chip?
yeah, I call him Cipollino,
Cipollino.
Buratino,
Cipollino Muratino. What about your cat?
and the cat, Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah,
Chip
Mickey
and-
the cat.
Chip and Mickey.
And the cat is huge and fat. You know?
I love animals, bro.
Is it like mean? I always cats. I don't know. They weird me out. Sometimes they just get mean out of nowhere.
No, they don't like you.
No, because they're pieces of shit sometimes.
You just don't know how to.
I think it's that energy. That's probably the energy.
It's
They feel
energy.
that. They feel that
They
shit,
feel-
bro.
Yep.
They're like, I don't like this dude.
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't like me. I
This
can
dude
tell.
is coming at me sideways right now. I'm not feeling it, bro.
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking get you.
Cats are cool, but you never know. When you don't know the cat, you're like, you don't know where to stand.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a cat that my friends wouldn't want to visit me because of how gnarly the cat is. You know, like my friends would come into your house and they'd be like, just like, oh my god, next to the wall.
Yeah.
Cat's all hissing.
Like, or even my friend wouldn't come over because the cat just jumps in the feet straight away. Just
God.
Wow.
But see, the cats, they know the energy. It's the energy that people come into that house with.
some
They're
cats
already
are
against
insane.
the They're already
some
against the
cats
wall.
are
The cat's
insane,
like, if you're coming against the wall, the cat's like, I got this. I got this.
I'm gonna play with this
I
dude
got
today.
this.
Yeah, let's go.
Some cats, like they're mean to some people, but they really just like love that one person.
Yeah.
Or whoever it is. But
That's like Larry, man. A little kiss on the little forehead, you know what I'm saying, during a Zoom call.
Larry.
Feels that energy.
Anyway, let's take the cameras off the Zoom. We don't need Zoom. Let's just jump on a phone call. I've had those too, where somebody's like, "You just want to call? You're just gonna give me your number? I'm gonna call you." Yeah, call me.
Yeah, that works.
Just go.
You mean not Zoom?
No. Let's go back in time.
Back in time.
Let's go back in time to a young Madars Apse.
There used to be skateboard production in Latvia in the Soviet times. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
What year was
It
that?
was like the second factory in the Soviet Union that made skateboards. And there was one in Latvia, then there's one in Estonia too. And I think it was like 80s,
80s?
sometime in the, or late 70s.
Wow.
Okay.
So my brother got one, and the first time I skated was on his board.
How much
Yeah,
older
on
of
the-
your brother? How much older is he?
10.
10
He's
years?
10 years older, and I
Okay.
have a younger sister.
Nice, nice. So you got his board, and you just
I was just skating with that when I was like 6 or 5. But then I really started skating when I was 11 because they built a skate park, and I moved to a bigger town because I was living in like a little village. So I moved to a bigger town, Ventspils, and then there they built a skate park next to the apartment building where I was living. So I
Nice.
did BMX, rollerblading, skateboarding, and I stayed with skating because it's the coolest.
there you go. There you go.
And yeah, my first skateboard I got by selling flowers. I sold some flowers on the market.
What do you mean
And
you
then
sold flowers?
I made 15 lats. And
Okay.
for those 15 lats, I went to Estonia and bought my skateboard with the flames on.
A flaming skateboard.
Yeah, so that was my second skateboard when I was 11.
But it was your first skateboard.
You're very own.
Your very
Well,
own.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's this flower thing? What do you mean you were selling flowers? How'd you get
Well,
the
it's
flowers?
like a
Where do
midsummer
you-
thing, you
Okay.
know. Scandinavia does it too, like, or I mean, in Spain it's San Juan.
Okay.
But it's a midsummer thing where you put flower thing in your hair, and then just put flowers everywhere. And
Where are you getting the flowers? You're picking
I
them?
go to pick them, and then in the evening I make bouquets and
Ah.
wow.
then
then
sell
you
it over the weekend.
Okay.
Everybody buys them, and then everybody just parties for 3 days.
You set up like a little booth type deal? Or?
Yeah, in the market.
Amazing.
Ah.
Slanging flowers.
Hell yeah.
How much does one bouquet of flowers go for?
Yeah, like 50 cents or something.
Okay. Lats.
20.
That's what you call it.
So
Something.
people party with the flyer or with the flowers? Is that what they do?
You put it on your head and that's it pretty
It's
much.
like Mardi Gras with flowers.
And then you put the flowers around and then they make a bonfire and you have to jump over the bonfire.
Okay.
With the flowers?
There's all sorts of traditions.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned like Spain, like San Juan.
San Juan, they also have a fire.
But
They do
that's-
it on the beach.
Right, but they also instead of flowers they use fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been in Barcelona during San Juan.
Good party.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Little kids shooting off fireworks at you.
It's wild. It's
Yeah,
wild.
It's wild. So you saved up 15 lats to get your first board. Would you equate this to like a real skateboard or something
No.
you'd buy at like a Walmart
no,
or something?
that was a Walmart for sure.
Got you. Okay.
For a real skateboard, you needed like 50 lats, not 15.
It's a lot of flowers.
Or maybe even more. And one lat would be like $2, so it's twice. Or it was like £1. One lat was equal to £1 for a long time.
Right.
And then now it's €1, so it's different. But
You said you went to Estonia to get your board?
yeah, with my parents, we did a road trip to Finland, like a summer holiday. And after Finland, we came down to Tallinn in Estonia, and there I bought my first board.
Nice.
Then I came to Latvia, started skating in August 2001, and my friends in the park, some friends were not so friendly, but some guys were nice enough, kind enough to give me their better skateboards to try and see if I could roll on a mini ramp without stopping.
Okay.
And like do like a rock to fakie and see how it feels to have good wheels.
Right.
And that basically made me ask for Christmas for a new board. So 2001 Christmas, I got a legit skateboard.
Nice.
Okay.
What was that? Do you remember?
I think it was something similar with flames. Yeah. Killer Loop.
Killer Loop.
Killer Loop.
Killer Loop. I don't know. I think maybe it's a European company or something.
But this
Killer
was a
Loop.
legit setup.
Like a setup. It was like not really a skate company, I guess. But it's better than the Walmart board,
Right.
than the cheap one. It's like rides better and
But then you had like
Better
dope,
shape,
You had dope trucks, and dope
concave.
wheels, or nah?
it comes like a full set.
Oh, it was a full set.
It's like a
okay.
Kingpin full set skateboard.
Okay.
Huh.
And then after that board, that's when the skate shop where I bought the board, they approached to me and told me they would give me some boards and shoes.
Amazing.
So you were...
Wait, how did they approach you so fast? That seems like it was quick.
He was getting good.
Yeah, 2001 August I started. In 2002 May I already skated the Latvian youth contest.
Damn.
And I got the first place. And
Wow.
What?
And then
After
one
a
guy-
year?
Not even.
like
a year.
not even a year, but it was only until 16. Only until 16, and the skate park's been in town only like a couple of years, like 2-3 years.
Oh, the
2
park
years.
was the contest at that local park?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was Mongo pushing across the whole park to do a to do a fakie tail stall on the biggest transition.
Nice.
Yeah, and I had knee pads and calf pads, like
Calf
the
pads?
football player pads.
Oh,
Oh,
shin guards.
Shin guards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, calf pads?
That's, I don't know about that.
I was
I
like,
don't know.
damn, I never thought of that.
Got to protect
So
those
I
calves.
was
Brilliant.
Yeah, like a RoboCop, just skating through the park, and
Mongo.
then I learned how to early indie grab. I was
Uh-huh.
doing early indie grab across everything.
Nice. Little
Fakie
go-to.
tail stall, rock to fakie, and that's about it. I didn't do no flip tricks in any contests because those ones are not reliable, you know.
Right. Right. And wait, how old are you when you won this?
I was 12.
12. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, Mongo pushing across.
Were you
full
watching
Terminator?
Were you
Oh,
watching videos or looking at magazines at this point, or is this kind of like Uganda style? where it's
Playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater,
Ah,
and then finishing every level, and then watching all the skaters, and then
Oh, yeah.
there was this extreme sports show on Eurosport channel,
Okay.
and it's called Yaws, and they had all the extreme sports things, and sometimes they would have skateboarding in there too, so I would get that once a week.
Huh. What are they? What kind of video? Like, are they taking videos from and putting?
It
them
was
on
like
there?
some road trips, some contests in Europe,
Okay.
and then if I would win a contest in Latvia, then I was really hoping to get a tape, a VHS tape. I didn't even care about winning a board, winning shoes. I wanted to get that tape because I want to see the footage.
And the tape would be from
411 or On Video.
Puzzle
or
magazine.
Puzzle magazine.
Was that big out by you?
Kind of. They had one puzzle in the shop in my hometown, but I didn't have the money to go and get it. And I was just like, I would just go to the shop and look through the glass and just look at it.
Puzzle was sick, dude.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I mean, it was the European 4-in-1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
And the commercials for Puzzle were sick. Like Flo Marfang, Nolly Crooks, the big Let Down. Damn.
Dude.
Crazy.
But yeah.
They weren't playing skate videos in the skate shop?
Nah,
No?
not really.
Huh.
Nowadays they do,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. It was like a sports store. Sports
It's
store.
a little different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So you're winning these, or you're trying to win these contests. Did you ever get the tape?
That one I think I got like a couple years later.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Stoked.
Mm.
And then, so we just kept progressing from there, right? It's because I think you said earlier, not a couple years later, that you were already skating for Element through the shop.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Always been skating for Element.
Wow. Okay.
Amazing.
I was like,
having a
you ride for Red Bull for a long time. How does someone go about getting sponsored by Red Bull? Because
let me take notes. Hold on.
Well,
Take some notes.
Because
I'll tell you.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it. Yeah.
So you gotta,
This is how you do it.
Yeah.
you gotta skate a lot of contests.
That's
Skate a lot of contests.
Let me put my
and-
notepad away.
Oh,
Sorry.
come on,
No,
man.
He's out with that
Just
first
go.
one.
I'm out
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Fuck.
Maybe there's some other kind of special contest that you could perform at and get good places.
What are you trying to
or-
say?
I don't know. Why do you put the notepad away? Are you?
Because I don't skate contests. I don't have. There's no chance for me getting on Red Bull now.
Maybe you could get Red Bull to sponsor the 9 Club.
Hey.
Let me get my notepad back out.
Get it back in.
Yeah.
No. So go on.
I
So
did a lot of contests,
Okay.
and I would always do like really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get second place and go home crying. and my homies are like, "What are you doing, man? Are you dumb? You just got second place at the contest. What are you tripping at?" So I was kind of serious about this stuff.
Okay.
And I went to a contest in Germany with my parents, with my mom, and then my mom and my dad, they separated. So I have a stepdad too, so 2 dads. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's kind of cool because I got to go on trips with my stepdad, then another trip with my dad, and then I would go to contests. So I would go to Poland. They used to do like European Skateboard Championships in Basel and Munich and
Damn.
Mystic Cup in Prague.
Mm.
That contest was sick. I would go with the homies there. And in Finland, they had the Helsinki Pro Skate.
Mm.
And my first international contest that I would used to go to would be the Simple Session that happens in the wintertime. And
Any
I
Swiss
got
Cups?
at Simple Session in 2005, I got 2nd place. That was the last time I did good at the contest.
Did you cry?
Did you cry? I was about to ask. Did you cry?
No,
You were stoked.
no, I was stoked that one.
Okay.
On that one, I had learned my lesson already. My homies already put me in place, and they were like, "Forget about it.
Yes.
Forget."
Supposedly the Swiss Cups were big too. Shani Jingwinen.
The
Winning?
European,
Winning?
the Basel ones.
Yeah, Swiss Cup. No,
That's the Swiss Cup.
I don't know.
European Skateboard Championships. I think they're doing it this year in August as well again.
Are they?
I saw Ollie Bergen from Switzerland. He's the organizer, and
Oh,
Soltec I think is sponsoring it.
there you
Sick.
go. There
I
you
think
go.
so. And then I used to go there. I went there like 3 times with my parents. My parents would drop me off, let me stay with Element Europe guys, and they would just go to the Mediterranean for the weekend, and I would
Amazing.
stay with the team, and
Sick.
that was my first introduction with the Element European guys.
Oh wow.
That's dope that your parents
Sleep-
made a trip of it to
Yeah.
let you
Yeah.
go and do your thing.
Yeah.
They're like, we're getting away. We're dropping them
Yeah.
off. This is
Yeah.
beautiful.
They must have been nervous. They must have been
You think
nervous
so?
because they come to Mystic Cup and they sit in the crowd and watch the skate contest and then see what's going on around. They're just like, oh, I don't know if I want to leave my kid right here.
Right.
But thankfully they let me stay, and I did a couple of times sleepwalking while I was staying with the Element Europe team.
Wow.
It's like my first time. They like told me if I could get my ass to Basel, Switzerland, they would let me stay with them.
Okay.
And I did, and of course I tried to show them that I'm worthy, and I went to the bar with them and tried to hang out and everything, and in the end I would just do sleepwalk and scare my teammates and team manager.
Wow.
2 years back to back.
Okay, give us an example.
Wow.
How would you scare them? What was the
Well,
sleepwalking?
I was sharing the bed with the team manager,
Okay.
and in the middle of the night, I would just like rise up sitting. I would rise up.
Possessed kid.
My body would just go rise up.
Yeah.
And he told me I would start to talk in like some ancient language, like deep throat voice.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't know how, but it was like, or I don't know. I just imagine because I love
Mongolian throat singing.
Yeah, I love that. You know, but I probably wasn't doing that. But he said that I like turned to him and he said if I would have come a little bit closer, he would have knocked me out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And the year after that,
How old are you, by the way?
I was 17, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, because in Switzerland, you can be 16 and have a beer.
Oh, got you.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. So you're drunk doing Mongolian throat singing, possessed.
And then the next year, there's this bowl skater, Julien Benolet from France. And he's like big, like shaved, muscly guy that skates gnarly bowl back over crooks, like going full speed. And in the middle of the night, I go to the bathroom, I come back, I lay into his bed.
Oh.
And he only tells me the next evening. He's like, Madars, what happened? What did you do last night? Like, is everything okay? And he was with his friend, like, we're sitting in the back, and they just told me. And I was like, what?
You had,
Oh, so
I
you
was
just got from
sleepwalking.
you had no idea.
Wow.
So you just went in the wrong bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
It was like
he didn't
next to
wake you
mine.
up? He didn't wake you up to like tell you, or he
No.
just let you sleep.
Well, he kicked me out.
Okay.
One time I also did it with Leticia.
Oh.
But I didn't get make it to the bed. she just used her legs and like just like get out.
Not today.
And also it took her till the next evening or even 2 days later to tell me that
Oh,
because
wow.
I was like, I don't know, it's kind of wild night, you know.
She's been on our show a couple times. I can't believe she hasn't told this story.
Yeah, everything was all right. She like
Yeah.
used her feet to kick me out, and I was still walking around her room, and then she finally showed me way out of the room and like back to the sofa.
How funny is that like you can do all that, get pushed around, and you don't even wake up. You don't even remember it.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And you don't remember none of that at all.
No, I think beer's got something to do with it too.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Probably.
And no one just.
But-
That's when I always want to get out the camera and be like, "This is what you're doing, dude.
Yeah.
Look
Mm.
here. This is
Yeah.
what you're doing."
Mongolian throat
Well-
singing right next to me.
Nowadays, I'm just like, no more drinks, please.
Yeah.
My friend is like trying to give me a shot, and I'm just like, no, please. I already have had 3 shots in the last hour, and I have to go to sleep because if I don't go to sleep, I might have to sleepwalk. And I didn't take the shot. I go to the hotel. My friend comes an hour later to the hotel, and I'm in the boxer shorts in the lobby.
No.
Yeah.
You walked into the lobby?
Yeah. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm just looking for a bathroom. And he's like, okay. He goes, gets the homies so everybody can see.
It's a good thing you don't sleep naked. Jeez.
Well,
I was being cautious and still. Yeah, so.
Gotta
so
watch out for
now
that,
you know
bro.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a trip.
And it doesn't happen any other time. Only when you drink.
Well, when I was a younger kid,
Okay.
my parents, they had to put extra lock on the key, on the door. Because I would wake up from my bed, go to the door, open it, already walk in the hallway. Then my stepdad saw that, so he put another lock, hoping that I'm not going to be like used to doing it.
Oh, so
And
you
I
would
would-
naturally
it was-
sleepwalk when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would lock you in your room?
No, it's just I'm walking outside the apartment.
Outside.
I'm already leaving. I'm like, later.
You're going
like,
out skating.
I'm going to take a piss on the street. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Not in the normal. In the
Yeah,
bathroom.
yeah.
Like yeah.
I'm going to skate park. Yeah, probably.
I wonder what
That's such like a...
causes that, because you're obviously conscious in some form because you're opening stuff,
Yeah.
you're walking around, but
probably
yet you don't remember it.
8 hours of skating every day and then coming
Yeah.
home just like,
Tired of shit. Yeah. No doubt.
That's something to ask Huberman.
Yeah, that is a great question, actually.
Yeah,
why do people grind their teeth at night?
that's another one.
That's
Interesting.
a hard one.
Right.
For sure. You wake up, you got a sore ass jaw. What the fuck was I doing
Yeah,
last night?
yeah. But I could see that more than actually walking around.
Yeah,
And like opening stuff and like going outside and you know what I mean? That's really bizarre.
I did that.
We do a lot of
once.
shit.
I did that once. I think when I was younger, my aunt saw me because she was living with us at the time, and I went into the kitchen and peed in the trash can.
Oh yeah, the peeing I've done a couple times.
Peed in the trash can.
Yeah.
And then walked back.
Went right back to bed.
You knew where you were. You knew where you were going back to bed, but you didn't know.
But for some reason, the trash can was the toilet that night.
My
So odd.
first year in Barcelona, 2 times
Really?
I did that.
At least it was in the trash can.
I was sharing an apartment with my classmates. So there's like 2 guys from Belgium, 1 guy from Kazakhstan, another guy from Morocco, and I was sharing the room with the Moroccan guy, and he had his Ramadan, so he would keep his food in one corner so he could get to that food after the Ramadan and everything. And,
Okay.
and one night I came and I just destroyed the place. Yeah, it's super embarrassing. He was really angry. I had to apologize and like whatever, restock his stuff. But
What did you were just throwing shit, or you piss on it, or
piss
You just pissed all over his food?
all over his?
yeah.
Bro.
And then I ate the food.
No.
Imagine.
Hey, I did.
You did?
I cleaned it up and it was fully packaged, double plastic. I mean,
Oh,
this should
okay.
be, should
Okay.
be all right.
It was yours at that point.
But I was not gonna give it to my friend. you know?
Right. It's fine. It's plastic. I just pissed on it.
I'm gonna wipe this
Don't
down.
worry
I'll
about
wipe
it. Yeah,
down.
Clorox wipes. It's fine.
Yeah, one time that same guy woke me up like 6 a.m. in the morning with some gnarly Metallica full blast because he was angry at me. I was just like,
Like, you ain't sleeping.
You know what I heard? I heard it's like not good if you wake someone up in the middle of sleepwalking.
That's what I heard too.
And I don't know what that purpose is.
Interesting. I've never heard that.
I've heard it a few times for some reason, but I don't know what that logic is.
It's just to get them back, nice, like right to where they were, like, and then they get back in the bed on their own type shit. But don't like startle them or don't like.
Turn
Like
on-
when
turn
they
on
wake up in the
Metallica.
middle
Yeah.
of like,
it's gonna be the acid flashback, you know?
Yeah. Every time I hear "Thrill of It All" or what's a Metallica song? Fuck, I don't know.
The weight.
There you go. So sleepwalking. We'll lock the door. Make sure you're okay.
any episodes recently?
No. I've learned to be cautious
Okay.
and try to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
all you can do now.
Chill before going to sleep. No crazy lights. Try to not
Phone.
scroll too much.
Yeah.
Take some CBD.
Hey.
Oh man,
go.
I just thought of a story. A friend of mine, we know. I shouldn't say this on here. Never mind.
Say it.
Wes Kramer peed in my friend's suitcase on the trip once. Sleepwalked and peed in the suitcase.
So
It was pretty fucking funny.
People have done it. John's pissed in the trash can.
I think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing as you. Mike York pissed in Eric Costin's Jordans. brand new Jordans. Back
He
in the
must
day.
have been pissed, huh?
He was pissed.
You wake up and your shoes is pissed
Man,
off.
and they were like fucking, yeah.
Pristine.
They were brand new. And
Damn.
They were later.
Isn't it funny you choose that one object to go to? Whatever, the trash can,
Because it's the most
shoes.
valuable.
The suitcase.
The trash can, though. Yeah.
Well, it's a receptacle
Yeah, I
of
don't know
some
what.
type.
Yeah,
You know.
I don't know what lured me
Oh.
to the trash can, but at
Well,
least it was in a nice place where it
contained.
didn't get everywhere.
Yeah,
you know?
contained. Put the bag, throw it away.
I've done the trash can before. I've done
Hey.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you see? All of us. Have you done it?
I think I could proudly say that I've never
Blacked out?
blacked out and
Okay.
pissed anywhere
That's
besides
good.
the toilet.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky
This is
guy.
such a good conversation.
Yeah.
Just like,
It's fascinating, actually. What causes somebody to do that? I don't know.
Three
I'd like
three out of four of us have done
three
it.
out of. It's a good percentage.
Yeah, strong.
There's a couple
75%.
people
A few
over
other
here.
people here
Yeah.
might.
Yeah.
No?
Maybe not.
So let's raise your hands, everybody.
Dave-
1 out of 3.
Well, that's changed dramatically. Then.
Dave's blacked out right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's going to be in
Damn.
that trash can right here.
You'll
yeah.
cover the trash can. Make sure he doesn't do anything. So, growing up in what about DC stuff? Yeah, I mean, you skate for DC. A lot of trips, going on trips with a lot of fucking
Yeah.
amazing people.
But DC, it started in like 2010
Mm.
after already 2 years in Barcelona.
Okay.
Because I started skating for S from Latvia. Then I got Vans through the distributor, and in the end, DC was the one that I felt the best for me.
Interesting.
And DC also did a lot of cool trips, and I instantly, as soon as I got on the team, I got to go on like some kind of super tours and stuff with Blayback and Cole and Nyjah and Wes. Like, it was incredible.
That's
incredible. We filmed like a DC Europe video. It's called Where You At? And Wes had a shared part in that video too. Like, he came on a bunch of trips with us.
Sick.
It was made by John Holland.
Oh wow, he made that?
Legend.
Sick.
Yeah. And Gaston and Danny, the guys that I did the Skate Tail show with, they also worked on that same project.
Ah, gotcha.
But yeah, going to Southeast Asia with them and Australia and I don't know,
Yeah, man.
European trips.
Yeah. It's always nice when you have different sponsors and different crew of people.
Mhm.
Because you get to experience like, oh, these guys, or if you skate for like Girl Chocolate, you always go with, but then if you have like these other, it's nice to have that variety, you know,
Mhm.
like all these different people.
Looks like
Traveling
all your
and
sponsors
stuff.
like to travel. DC
Yeah.
travels a lot. Red Bull travels a ton.
GoPro.
GoPro does trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on GoPro too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Damn, you're the most traveling dude for sure.
I don't know.
That,
You
it's
definitely are.
definitely a huge perk of
For
skateboarding.
sure.
For sure.
How do you get hooked up on GoPro?
Let me get my notepad.
Well, I had them. It's a Mad World show, that YouTube show that I had for this English company. The production company is called Big Balls Productions. So we did the show for them, and I was like, I have this YouTube show, and I was in Barcelona. I think was that when, or you were telling me you were in Barcelona for Street League?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was there.
You were-
Street League.
You were
Yeah,
there,
that time when you were there too.
Mhm.
That's when the GoPro guys were there too. And my friend from Austria, Manu Margreiter, he was like a classmate or something with the GoPro homie.
Oh wow.
So he's like, come, I'll introduce you. And then I was like, yo, I need a camera. and because I've got this show, and all of a sudden, I'm sponsored by a camera company.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And I was like, whoa, okay, so now
how
I'm
it
a
happens.
videographer, or what is this? Okay, so then I got on the GoPro team, and they helped me a lot too.
Yeah.
Like we made a couple of cool projects, like skating in a supermarket.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
We talked about that in the show.
Somebody
That was
who
awesome.
filmed that.
Chris Ray.
Chris Ray.
Chris Ray.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
was
those
super
projects are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the skating in the supermarket one, which is cool because they shut. Or it was after hours, right? In the supermarket.
Yeah. Mm.
Really cool piece. You did one, wasn't it? Like the moving
Oh, yeah.
board
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Remember that?
It's like a labyrinth, but what was the name? I don't remember.
I don't
it's
remember
like
either.
on a huge structure that moves. It's like for that game
With the
where
ball.
the ball, where you
and
have to get the ball in the hole.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a gigantic
Yes.
one of those, and it was a Red Bull
Can't
Germany
remember the name,
project.
but yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That must have cost a lot of money.
We
dude.
talked about it on the show
Like
here.
lifelike like that.
Yeah. Was Gaston doing that one too?
No, that one was Lucas Fiederling
Okay.
from Germany. He's the
Gotcha.
homie. Also used to live in Barcelona. So it's always all the project that I do. I pretty much with the homies. But
No.
here and there, I get invited to go like Dubai or
Bro.
Uzbekistan, or
Look at that.
they want me to go to Kazakhstan now, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know.
Dude, go do it, man.
I know.
There was the other one. I think it was the one Gaston did. Was it was like angles and certain things.
I was there.
What was
I
that
was there.
one? That
I was the wizard in that one.
the wizard.
It's like a visual illusions video, and,
yes.
and we didn't use any like technology things, CGI. Yeah, it was
nothing.
just like visual illusion. You look at an obstacle, and you can skate it this way, that way, and all of a sudden you can see that you could roll through there or something.
I'm trying to remember how the video was. It was like it was shot in a certain thing, right? But then when you like moved the camera, you could see that it was actually
It's like 3D illusion.
visual. Remember that one, Kelly?
I don't think I remember.
We talked about it on the experience show.
Wait, you dressed
It was
up as a
so
wizard?
good.
Yeah, they fully did a 10-hour makeup for me to do that.
10-hour makeup.
Well, not really, but it felt like it. You know, just sitting there, and they're putting the everything, and then they put me like sideways on a wall, and I was sitting on a chair, as if I'm sitting on a chair in a normal room, but it's actually like on a wall. So then somebody did a wall right around me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Those are
Crazy.
cool. I love those projects. There was the ice one too. Were you on that
The
one?
ice?
The ice. It was like I think Gaston did that one too. It was like all ice
Oh,
skating.
or was it
skating
salt? The
Ah!
salt?
The salt.
Yeah, in Bolivia,
Yeah.
that salt desert. Salt Desert in Bolivia.
You were on that, right?
I wasn't on that one, but I saw it. It
okay.
looked cool. I mean,
Yeah. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
Definitely sounds fucking
You got a lot of rad sponsors, man.
Hell
Definitely.
yeah.
Making
Thank you.
creative videos. And then the GoPros one, the GoPro trips looks like you guys just go places and literally just kind of
Have fun.
Just do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Literally go skate, jump off shit.
put the camera on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And jump down this.
Yeah, this is what we got planned for you.
Were you on the one where they were bungee jumping? I think Malto was on that one.
No, I wasn't on that one, but I did my own GoPro trip in Latvia where they gave me the money, and I was like, all right, I'm going to invite Pat Duffy, Ennis, and like bunch of Joseph and bunch of homies to just come to Latvia, and I took him bungee jumping.
You did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was scariest thing I ever did.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No. Because I need to go back. The challenge is still not accomplished.
I don't understand.
I did the bungee jump, but I was too scared. I was with my eyes closed.
You wait,
And I didn't really experience it, so it
You
doesn't
did the
really...
whole thing with your eyes closed?
Yeah, man.
bro.
Yeah, man.
I was freaked out.
I bet it's scary as hell.
Fuck yeah. We
But
were
I
just
don't
talking
even-
about that.
Yeah, no. Parachuting? Have you done anything else besides like
No,
a
but
bungee
a
jump?
couple days ago, I went in a wind tunnel.
Oh, when you fly
Yeah.
the little
Yeah,
thing?
so, and that's like the thing you do before you jump out of a plane.
Okay.
Are you
So you learn how to fly.
are you going to go jump out of a plane?
No. Maybe, Bob does it.
But they do have those wind tunnels.
Leticia does it.
Yeah, she does it without anybody.
Yeah.
She's solo,
Oh, she did a solo jet.
solo
No way.
parachuting.
Yeah,
she's legit.
that means she's
gnarly.
been doing it for a minute then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to accomplish some hours. And
Yeah.
She done like
Get that.
100 jumps probably. I guess.
Easily,
100?
easily.
Isn't that crazy? Like I wouldn't even do one.
No.
And she's willingly doing 100.
Oh yeah,
Like that's
And I just met a guy that in the wind tunnel, he done 6,000.
6,000 jumps.
Yeah.
6,000?
Uh-huh. 6,000.
Okay.
Wait.
So 6,000 jumps out of a plane. Yeah.
That you have to do that's like multiple a
I mean,
day.
he's been doing it probably for years. Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's go back
Is it-
up. Let's do it again.
Like immediately over and
of
over.
course.
She's been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
6,000. 6,000. You can get that done fairly easy, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Six-
guessing the guy's been doing it for 30 years.
365 days is a year. I don't know. I don't have my calculator.
That's crazy, right? I should. Next time I'll see him, I'll ask.
So this was a legitimate wind tunnel. This wasn't the one you see at like City Walk that you get in the little tube. This is like a legitimate one.
Yeah, little tube. What do
Oh,
you
it's a
mean?
little tube.
What's
Well,
the
they have
legitimate
the-
They have
well,
another little.
Because like in City Walks and little fun places like that, they'll have like the tube
one?
that you could get
The
in
one I
there.
went to is by a supermarket.
Okay, so it
it's
was
Yeah.
a legit. It was like a normal.
And the homie that runs it, he wants me to film like a little video skating through the supermarket and then going into the reception and then going into the tunnel. Maybe do a handstand with the board in the tunnel. But I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard.
Because you have to like fully balance so you don't like hit the ground or go up, right?
And you always
Never
go to
done
the
it.
sides and I
Mm.
don't know.
So we got bungee jumping round 2. Got to go do it with your eyes open.
Yeah.
Got wind tunnel handstand on the board.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you did a bungee jump with your eyes closed.
I was too scared, man.
I know, but dude,
I understand.
you're
was
just
too
like.
scared.
I
this
mean, I
is
feel
your-
like you do
your-
scarier
like-
stuff on a skateboard. Dude, 50-50 handstand?
Yeah, but I'm so close to the ground,
And he's in control of it. Like he's not in control of the bungee jump for the most part.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like when you're the scariest part would be to stand up there
Yes.
and look down.
Yeah.
Once you're falling through the air, if your eyes are closed, you have no perception on where you are.
I don't care anymore. Yeah, I'm like, all right, hopefully I wake up from this one. It's like a horrible nightmare.
I don't think I would do it.
Yeah. I already said that bungee jumping is not on my list.
I went like I made the sound like that. I filmed it with the GoPro. It was
Wait, did the other homies do it too?
Yeah, Pat Duffy, he went
Oh, Pat
backwards.
Duffy's definitely doing it.
He went backwards like Jesus. Just
He fell back.
amazing.
Wow.
Amazing. Pat was the MVP of that trip.
Was
He
he?
did some gnarly tail drops and there's some like the tail drop he did, I didn't even want to look.
Really?
Sometimes I just can't look when homies skate the spot. I'm just like, no,
It's
man.
too
like-
much.
Wow.
Damn.
And then my friends are like, don't worry, they're pros.
They have to remind
They
you.
got this.
Yeah,
They're professionals.
He's good. He can do 50s. I'm just like,
I can't watch. Was the bungee jump over water or was it over land?
over water.
Okay. Makes it a little more like, you know what, if something does happen, I maybe would survive.
The why makes you think you will.
Well, listen, I mean, any chance I could,
Yes, I agree with you.
anything to up the percentage.
for sure. Because
Yeah.
if it was solid ground, we're at a
No
problem.
percentage.
No percentage.
No percentage. Percentage is gone.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
What percentages are you talking about?
If it's over water, you have if something does happen, you have
You
a
can
better.
survival.
Yes.
Yeah.
People still get
Yeah, because
Get
it's like
God on that.
you're hitting water, and when you hit it going that fast, it's basically like hitting the ground.
yeah.
I don't care. I'd rather have
And then
water.
you're just
Yeah.
yeah.
I say
there,
the same.
there
I
is more of
agree.
a cushion to an extent.
I have a friend whose brother passed away like that.
No
and
way.
then he went and did the biggest bungee jump in the world after that.
Wait. He
Just to like redemption for his brother.
Right.
What?
his brother
Crazy.
died doing a bungee jump.
Yeah.
Oh
The
no!
And then he went and did it like couple months later or a year later.
The,
What
the rope broke?
Yeah.
See, that's nope.
That's
It wa-
why.
that was not in Latvia though. That was somewhere else.
I don't care where that is, dude.
straight up. Straight up.
Okay, Dave doesn't want to talk about it.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, what are the rope? Why is it breaking? I feel like they would have like a better protocol or something.
Some places are just sketchy, you know. Some countries,
Yeah,
or wherever,
that's
it's like
true.
a cheap place. You go and do it for $20. I don't know, man.
That's why.
In Latvia, they do this thing called rope jumping,
Mm.
where they go on old Soviet building blocks and jump off the corner and like land into a rope and swing across the side of
I've
the
seen
building.
that.
Oh,
I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should do that too, you know. But no, that's a little.
what, like
maybe
Indiana
that's a bit
Jones
too
style,
much.
like swinging around, like
Yeah, you
Yeah,
swing
like
yourself
Mowgli.
right into the fucking building and get fucking got.
It's almost
Nah,
like
it's a system that doesn't let you do that.
Okay,
Of course, because it's like connected in two places, so it comes out and locks there, and it can't go further back.
okay.
So
because it's kind of like bungee jump. You jump off, and then the slack of the
It
rope
swings,
actually like
yeah.
catches up, and you swing out, right? Something like that.
yeah,
All that shit. You know what? I'll be fine.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
doing
yeah.
any of that stuff. I'll be fine.
I like that too. To just chill,
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Straight up.
I'm just
stay close to the ground,
let's
Yes.
do it.
Yes.
feel the
Mhm.
gravity.
feel the gravity. Yeah.
I've been trying to learn how to surf lately, and after like being a while in the water, I'm just like, like I need to get on dry land.
Yeah,
Dude.
It's wild.
It's a workout. It's a workout,
Yeah.
dude, for sure.
Straight up.
The water's very powerful, man.
Yeah.
You get fucking sucked into that when you know, waves are coming in pretty rough.
Mhm.
I mean, bro, you got to be able to have your swimming tactics ready.
I don't have so many tactics.
But the fun part is, you know, that's the fun part. You're
That's
there and
true.
you're like, oh my God, this wave's insane. And then you surf it, you stand up on it, and then you're like, I think I can do a bigger wave.
Right. Because that's how humans are. We want to
Got-
fucking accomplish something bigger and
Mhm.
go further and bigger than what we've done.
Go where the fear is.
Mhm.
I go away from the
Yeah.
fear. I go directly to my couch and watch other people on TV fear.
Yeah, I can't even watch. Bro. I get scared watching stuff sometimes.
Last time I went surfing, that's the same thing happened to me. I stood up first try. I haven't surfed in years. Stood up first try I was in Nicaragua.
Yes.
First try, next try, I'm like, oh, let's go. I just get smoked. And then my homie's like, oh, I just got stung by hella jellyfish. And I was like, oh, I'm actually done forever. Immediately done. Got a beer, kicked it at the beach. It was way tighter over there.
It's way tighter.
Yeah, way tighter.
Oh, because you didn't want to get stung?
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, no, I don't want to.
That's just gnarly. That's where I think the biggest problem for me is like dealing with the sea life,
Right.
interacting with it. Like,
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful,
There's
but not,
turtles, birds.
turtles are tight.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of beautiful things in the ocean
I just can't see them.
because you're not in there.
That's
Or
right.
jellyfish, sorry. Jellyfish just stinging you.
Alligators.
Alligators?
Or maybe crocodiles. not alligators, but in Costa Rica apparently there sometimes are some crocodiles by the
in
rivers.
the ocean.
Oh shit.
By the rivers, because they come like from one river to the other or something.
Okay.
Where the river ends meets the ocean, the crocodile might still be there.
Yeah.
And my friend seen a turtle, and he was just like, because at first a turtle looked like a crocodile.
Oh,
And he-
I know what you think,
for
yeah.
5 seconds or 3 seconds, he was just.
Started.
Turtle saved
Brandon Turner.
Brandon Turner. He got stuck out in the ocean and turtle swam him back to shore.
No,
Yeah.
wasn't it Ty Evans? Ty Evans caught it.
Oh, Ty Evans caught the turtle.
Yeah,
Left Brandon out there.
but like that's the thing. When I was out there, I saw a mad turtle out there, and Schmatty's like, "Yeah, we used to as kids. We would get on the turtle and ride them around."
Oh, because they're just still swimming.
Where is
There's
that? Nicaragua?
No, in Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah, they're like big ass turtles,
Okay.
and you just like they don't do it anymore, but they would like when they were kids, we would just grab onto a turtle and.
Swimming back to shore.
Skate Tale season 4.
There you go.
Turtles.
Have you done a piece in Hawaii yet?
No.
There's some rad skate communities going on, especially where I went to in Honolulu. There's some rad skate communities.
Some like bowl cruise or something.
Dude, they have APB skate shop, but like they have the skate park, Ala skate
Ala
park.
Park, yeah.
Yeah, but there's just a community there. It's super rad, and there's a lot of cool things you can do out there. So.
Because we want to go. Like, we're actually always looking for cool episodes that we could do. So please send our way.
There
like,
you
if you have
go.
some ideas. And
I would recommend. I got Schmatty's from out there, and he has a lot of friends that still live out there, and they took me around, and it was amazing.
Oh, you look like you had a great time.
I was. It was. It was a work trip. Like we were out filming and skating and shit, but it was vacation.
Yeah.
You got a rich
Yeah.
history of skateboarding out there, too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Beautiful, man. So, skating, filming videos, all that stuff. Do you have like a favorite video part that you filmed? Because sometimes, as skaters, we, judge ourselves. We're our own worst critic. And
Well-
sometimes we really like the stuff that we do.
Tyler Surrey told me once that some people film video parts for some reasons and some for other reasons. And
This is true.
for him, it's like just to portray a time in history. Like, this is the time in history how you've been skating. And each video part is going to be different. It's not like you have to film a better video part every time.
I
That's
like
true.
that.
It's
I
like, this is just capturing a time frame in life of your life. And that's
It's a
like
good
a
way to
way
look
to
at
get
it.
the
Yeah,
guilt off, because otherwise it's like, you need some excuses.
Nah,
That's-
I
No
feel you,
excuses.
No, but it's true though. We are our own worst critics, and like obviously we film a video part and we feel like it's never done. We could have done more. We could have gone on more trips. We could have got more footage. So, but sometimes it's like, damn, I really fucking like that video part that I did. But do you have
Well,
one?
the first one I did that was kind of put my name out there was Get Busy Living, Element Europe video.
Yeah.
Made by my friend Yves Marchand. He made the first Element Europe video, Rise Up.
Okay.
And that kind of made me want to get on the team. Rise Up was pretty sick video.
That was a good video.
And the Get Busy Living was like the next big video after that from Element Europe. And then I stayed in Barcelona in the apartment with the filmer, and we went out on missions every day. And after that video part, I don't know, all the roads were open. I come to California, and Ricky is like, "Hey, Madars, I want to film a video part with you." Ricky the dude.
Ricky Beatenbaugh.
And I was just like, God, you really just told me that? Like,
Well, did he take you to El Toro for the?
yeah, we're in the car. Like, what do you want to do?
Did you want to Firecracker El Toro? Or was that just like a?
No, he just we're in the car thinking of where should we go skate. And the last trip that I did before coming to Cali was in France, 10 days. Couldn't film any tricks, and I only skated a 16 or 14 stair in Bordeaux, and I firecrackered there. And that was the only trick that I was hyped on from that trip. And then the next trip was in California, and Ricky's like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I don't know what I could do. Maybe firecracker, because that's what I did on the last trip." And he's like, "You should take it to El Toro." And I was like, "I don't know. This is going to be sketchy, or are people going to be talking shit if I do a trick like that? Like, is that even cool?"
Had you been to El Toro before?
No.
Okay.
So we went there like the next day, and took me 60 tries.
60.
60.
So a lot of walking up.
Yeah.
Just walk
That's a
up
lot of
like
stairs.
Did you
Little
count
workout.
every try?
Ricky's got this.
Oh, he's got the timeline
got
on the
the-
camera. Yeah. 60 clips. What would be the most thing that happened? You would fall off the board?
I took like 3 slams. One of them was like slip out to the back. Another one was get stuck and fall in the front.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would just run down. You know, I try 5 stairs, then try 10 stairs, and the stairs are kind of okay to run down. I mean, it sounds crazy at first, but it's possible to run down stairs if they're okay.
Okay.
You know, like I would try to do the Firecracker, and if I don't go too fast, then. But I tried the Leon 25 where Bolala and shit.
Yeah.
And there the stairs are just sharp and like they're like shorter, like taller, so it just goes straight down, and I almost want to put on a leather jacket to try that.
Oh wow.
It's a little different.
But I don't know, maybe one day.
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I just got like a big scratch here, opened up wound.
Oh shit.
So
Well, how close did you get on the Leon 25?
just 5 stairs. Just 20 more to go. Yeah.
I mean, it's sorry to laugh at that, but it sounds funny.
A lot of people are gonna be like, you should go back.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I want to.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can.
But dude, that does seem like a really hard one to hold on that
Yeah.
specific stair. To hold the Firecracker.
Right.
I've never tried one in my life, but is there a key to doing a Firecracker?
I just did a 26 on my last trip to Barcelona. But that one is like long and low.
Oh, okay.
Richie Jackson, he took me there. He's like, oh, this is good for Firecracker. And I was like, okay. And it was hard. I had to go there in 2 different occasions, 2 different days.
Wow.
But the trick is you go straight forward to the stairs and then
Hope for
don't
the
go
best.
to the don't go to the sides too much, like, and don't go too much forward and don't go too much backward. Just perfectly lock in your body and then grind your teeth, hold your teeth down, and then just hold it and see how far you can get. And then on the next try again and again, but it's like lock in. You have to lock in. Can't be leaning too much back, too much forward, and it's possible to just charge through it, just because with speed it's easier.
I think I firecrackered like a 5 or a 6 stair or some
definitely.
stuff like that.
3,
But I could imagine like a 20 stair, like you must be vibrating, you know, your feet, like by the time.
It just goes right and left sometimes. That's why you have to be able to like keep your shoulders straight somehow or something.
Got you.
Lock in.
So that's a trick to firecrackers. You know who's a good firecracker? Beagle.
Yeah, I know, of course.
Beagle's great.
Switch Firecracker God.
He's got the firecrackers.
And Murdy the dog.
Murdy the dog.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Murdy
peace.
the dog, bro.
Dude, you know Lizard King at the Santa Monica triple set, he ollied out
That's right.
to that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
To the
funny.
last 3?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie to gap to Firecracker. That's pretty
insane.
gnarly.
I've done kickflip into like a 6 there.
Oh, really?
What?
That felt really cool.
Where are
But
you?
they also
Yeah,
ate
definitely
shit.
not a normal one for sure.
Yeah, are you going halfway down and then
No,
firecrackering?
I
or-
ollie like
Early.
3 feet before,
Yeah.
4
Okay.
feet, 4 feet early kickflip, and then
Got you.
that one was for a Thomas Campbell project. Thomas Campbell and French Fred.
Yeah.
We did a 16 millimeter film for Quicksilver because I used to skate for Quicksilver. That was with Javi Mendizabal.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
one of the coolest projects I ever participated in was
Mm.
that all 16 mil and just traveling around Spain and
I mean, what a great crew.
kickflip Firecracker. Oh,
Fuck.
If you got it like that,
It
fucking
was
run
fun.
it. Yeah.
That
Straight
seems way. I think I would rather try to firecracker El Toro than try to kickflip
Yeah, that's
into a
crazy.
6-stair
It's
firecracker.
like
That both
when I was
sounds
learning
sketchy.
that, oof, my hip was red.
Oh yeah, I bet. That's
Yeah.
up.
gnarly.
Kept
dude.
falling in the same
That just
position.
seems
Yeah, just go.
so sketchy.
Mm.
You got a good response from the Fire El Toro one though.
That
right?
was my ender for my first video part in America.
Yeah.
And
That was impressive.
That was.
Because that was like, oh, you've seen that trick. You're like, oh, okay. You know, but to actually do it on something that looked like it was actually hard to do,
Yeah.
like a big set, iconic as El Toro, that was awesome.
Yeah.
What video was that?
Element Nature Future.
Nature.
Future Nature.
Future Nature.
Ah.
Right.
Future Nature. It was the AM video with Nick and Julian and Boo and
Oh, yeah.
That was a good video.
Trent was in there, I think, too.
Oh yeah.
When you turned pro for Element, how did that go? Did they do a thing for you?
Well,
or
Cole asked me if I want to be surprised or not. And I was like, no. I don't want to be surprised.
Okay.
So we just planned it out. And my first pro board for Element was sponsored by my hometown city council.
Amazing.
Wow.
I put the logo of my hometown on there and like some landscaping design thing for the graphic, and that was my first board. Was a Ventspils board.
Why didn't you want to be surprised? Why did you want to be?
Because he already told me.
Oh yeah, I guess
told me.
He already blew the surprise.
You wouldn't know of like when it
When.
was. took
When,
place.
yeah, like 3 years later, he's like,
Right.
surprise!
Exactly.
I was like, no, I want to know. And no, I want to know when.
Yeah. Because some people want to be surprised. Some people don't. Some people want to, plan stuff out, have a video part to go along with it, this, that, and the other. And if it is their pro video part, like they want it to be good and not just think that they're just filming another video part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I had 2 premieres, one in Cali, one in Latvia, and did like a bunch of promotion around it with the barracks.
Okay. Have you done have you done much stuff with your hometown in Latvia and stuff like that?
Well, they sponsored me to go to one European skateboard championship. That was cool.
Love that.
They had a basketball game in my hometown, and I had to go down in the middle of the game and shake the hand of the mayor, and then he announced that he's giving me like €1,000 to go to this contest. And
During a basketball match.
yeah,
A
it's like
match?
just to shake the hand of the mayor
Photo op.
of my hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
just got out of prison.
The mayor did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
What was he in?
He's wild.
What was he in prison for?
For, I don't know, the court case was the most notorious court case of Latvia. Like 10 years of court dealings, and he's finally like, I don't know, getting put in. But he's already out, and
He's back to being
I
mayor.
think he's back to being mayor and doing it.
How do you go to prison and go right back into being the mayor?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I mean, he takes control. Like the people that were working for him before are now like in charge in Ventspils, and I don't know what's up with the politics over there. I'm trying to not really get into that,
Yeah.
but the homie supports me a lot. I gave him my board with the Ventspils logo, like nicely framed behind glass. I gave it to him,
wow.
and
That's really
he
dope.
calls me professional hooligan.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Professional.
hooligans in Latvia is like goes and just
Yeah.
destroys the streets.
Yeah. Like
But
That's
means
wild.
He means
How-
it in the best way possible.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how did you get that conversation started? Another email again, or writing something like
well,
that?
my parents were always very like supportive. They're like, oh, you really want this? Well, let me Google for you. And then my mom would go and look, or not even Google. Like back in the day, it was just newspapers. Just see what's up in newspapers, and then see some ads or whatever. And they would be like, why don't we go there and ask
That's amazing.
him? He's got some money. And
Yeah. That's amazing.
Wow.
So my parents, I'm thankful to them. They were like always pushing me a little bit more. When I had to do homework, I would just cry. I would just be like, I cannot do this. I cannot learn this poem. I don't want to learn this poem. And my mom was like, no, if you don't learn the poem, I'm gonna take your skateboard from you.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I'll learn it.
You learned the poem.
So I graduated pretty good, good
Okay.
grades, kind of.
Yeah.
Didn't skip class too much. Was really into languages, trying to learn languages, and geography was my favorite.
Really?
I wanted to know the world, and my godmother would always give me gifts of geography, like I don't know how you call them, like illustrated pictures. Geography.
Like an atlas or something, like a world.
Just like an atlas, world atlas or something.
Sure.
And that was what I would love to go through and see the nature, see the different islands, and
Now look
different
at you,
continents.
you're rolling
Yeah,
around and
just
hitting all those.
experiencing.
It's all
Yeah.
worked
Yeah.
out. Yeah, you got to travel all over the place, bro.
wow.
Yeah, I'm super thankful.
Dude,
Mhm.
Super sick.
I think you're doing rad work.
Definitely.
I think just going out and skating is a beautiful thing. Being out with the homies and kicking it and being able to travel the world is amazing. But I think also with the show that you're doing, Skate Tales. I think you're taking it one step beyond.
It's so insane. Like I
It's
get
a-
to go skate with like a freestyle skater, a downhill skater, fancy lad, Osaka daggers, and then at the end of every episode, I ask everybody, "What is skateboarding to you?"
Right.
And then everybody gives their answer, and it's just
It's incredible.
cool. I feel like when I go to film these things, I feel like in my skating now that I've met them, now I could also try to skate like them. I could be like those guys. Take a little bit of
Yeah,
their colors.
for sure.
So it makes me do foolish things.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I appreciate everybody and like just
That probably opens your mind
Yeah.
to different tricks that you would want to learn.
just to
and-
not
For sure.
stress about it too much. And skateboarding is fun, I
Mhm.
guess, because they said that skateboarding is fun for them. So I'm thinking I should do that too.
and that's I think I take away watching it. You know, I take away that like the Uganda piece and the Felipe Nunez piece. It's like those are the ones that are like, and mind you, I haven't watched any the other ones, the Fancy
Mhm.
Lad stuff, but I'm sure I'll get to those too. But it's like these adversity, where you live in the world, like it doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
It's like it's skateboarding, you know, and you could be living. I mean, there, Vincent Malou, no pavement in France, little town in France,
Oh.
no pavement.
Yeah.
Started skating. Look at him now. You know, it's
Does
like
he just skate his garage for a couple of years? Or
exactly. He just
Found
found
a way.
Found a way.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's inspiring.
Truly.
You know, because we have it good out here.
Yeah.
We're spoiled. You know, there's concrete when we walk out the
Mhm.
door. There's perfect skate parks, and you know, not everybody has that.
And the environment creates every skater's uniqueness. So
Yeah.
wherever I go, I'm like, oh, you guys are super cool, super special. And I think it's because of your environment where you grow up, how you think, what your friends are looking like, and what you want to do.
True.
So it doesn't matter where you're from. You
Right.
could still make it because you're unique.
Yeah.
You might have a favorite skater, but you're never going to be like him.
yeah.
I
You're
trip
gonna be
out how
different.
unique the Arizona skaters are. How like you watch
Mm.
the Happy Medium videos and stuff like that. You're like
Yeah.
how their surroundings and how they work with them is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Arizona's crazy. Arizona's got that hot weather and
Yeah.
Scorpios
Oh, yeah.
and snakes. So they're just always on the edge, I imagine. Or they just kick the Scorpio away.
But it just also goes to show that no matter where you are in the world, I mean, you walk into these places like Uganda, and it's like you're already family with these guys and girls. You know, I think
Mhm.
that's pretty fucking amazing, dude. I
Fuck
don't know
yeah.
anywhere else you could go and experience that.
Yeah. I went to
Other than skating.
Tibet. I broke my pelvis in Tibet.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to spend a week in the hotel. And the local guy from Tibet that skates there, he was coming to the hotel. He brought his PlayStation, and we would play video games. And he didn't speak any English, but they got a skate scene out there.
Yeah.
And they got a skate scene in all sorts of weird places.
Wow.
But Tibet is like one of the highest like countries in the world, if not the highest. Like Bolivia, similar.
As far as elevation,
Elevation is
Oh,
the
okay.
Himalayas.
Yeah, Himalayas.
Next to Himalayas, next to the Everest. So my friends actually left me at the hotel while they went to the Everest to see the mountain,
Oh wow.
which was covered in clouds. So they were bummed.
Yeah.
It was cold and it was terrible tents and
Oh,
no
no.
bathrooms.
Jeez.
And I was in the hotel playing PlayStation, hanging out with a Tibetan homie. And the lady from the hotel would make some kind of crazy beef bone soup that would heal me better.
Wow.
So those people were very nice. And
Wow.
but yeah, skateboarding, Latin America, I traveled a lot. Before having this show, with Gaston, we traveled a lot. We went to South America and did these little short videos in Argentina, Uruguay, and Peru, Bolivia, and
Sick.
Mexico,
Damn,
and
you've been everywhere, bro.
I love
Guatemala, Brazil a couple times. And Africa is like the next continent, I guess, slowly exploring. We actually tried to go to Antarctica, and they were like, yeah, you can come. The Argentinian army, because Gaston is from Argentina, and he talked to the army, and they said, yeah, you can come, 10 Gs. You can come and skate on some kind of a boat or in one of those houses they have in Antarctica.
it. Okay.
And in the end, they said 100 Gs, not 10.
Oh.
So I was like, okay,
Wow.
all right.
Let me just detour you.
Let me see.
And see, no one's gonna come on, dude. Really,
Antarctica?
I mean, they may have found out like Red Bull, GoPro.
Mhm.
They may have found out that
That's
you're
big money.
affiliated with some of these big companies too. You know.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like was Mr. Beast? Did he try to go to Antarctica? Was that a thing?
I think he was actually going, but COVID.
Oh, that's what it
It
was.
was like a COVID
'Cause
thing.
I've never seen anything really, any documented stuff up
I'm
there.
not too
They're
familiar
very
with it.
What?
tricky going to Antarctica. It's
Is
not
it?
like an easy trip you could just go. You know what I'm saying?
So
We can't jump on Southwest Airlines.
No.
It's like going to the moon, man.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
It's like hard. It's really hard to get into in general. Like you
I
don't go
believe
on
so.
vacation there.
Yeah, there's a lot of red tape. It's not like again. It's you. There's tours and trips where you can go to Antarctica, but as far as like really going to have an experience in Antarctica, like you can't. You got to get like authorization in a sense.
Wow.
Pay $100,000 if you're affiliated with Red Bull and GoPro.
Next project.
There you go. There you go. I think it's man. I can't speak highly enough about these projects. I think it's rad. As the skaters, we travel around the world.
Yeah.
But we'll go to the cities, with accommodations, the best skate spots. We're filming a video. You know what I mean? We're not going to these places.
No hotels, like Evan says.
He doesn't stay at hotels.
No. He sets up camp next to the hotel. Yeah.
I think it's awesome what you do too. A lot of skaters they don't like to be in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. So I think it's really rad that you go travel, but you're also this guy in front of the camera. And growing up, no one was doing that.
No.
Yeah.
You might be the only one really. Anyone else doing stuff like that?
Lance Mountain.
Yeah,
but he was like also the host of a show.
It was very scarce. I get what you're saying though, Kelly. It wasn't like there are more outgoing skaters that are being in front of the camera now, more so than ever.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was interviews, magazines, print, stuff like that. You know, maybe the occasional video, something or other.
Skaters like that mysteriousness. They didn't want to be, you know what I mean?
They want the skating to talking only, and that's it.
Yeah, let the skating talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't care about the skating. I just do the talk. Yeah. I mean, it's easier to say some words than jump down some stairs.
That's true.
Yep.
It's like, all right, I think I can do this.
It's damn true.
I think I got this.
Fuck it.
I got this.
It's damn true.
Give me that drink.
Yeah,
Let's go.
That make it a little easier.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
Madars Apse, bro. Is there anything that we didn't touch on?
The Latvia thing.
Oh, we want to go back to that? Yeah.
Well, I'm a proud Latvian.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a small country in between the East and the West in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
We've always been on the border, and it got part of the European Union like 20 years ago, and that made me possible to come to the States. So I would be able to come here and stay for up to 3 months and skate.
Beautiful.
That's a big
And
deal.
I got love for my country, for my homies, and I do some projects there all the time. And I've done a project with the National Library and the National Museum of Art, where I made it possible to be able to skate there for the locals. Basically, we fixed the ledges. The ledges were broken, and I was like, Red Bull asked me, "What do you want to do this year?" And the top of the list is like, fix these ledges.
Really?
So the ledges actually cost like 60 G's to fix.
Oh,
60?
wow.
And I collected 10 with my efforts. I collected 10, and the government basically paid.
No
so
way.
it was pretty rad. Otherwise, they would have skate stopped everything. But since I went there and had a talk, that was cool.
It's at the museum or at the library?
That was the library. The museum came a couple years later, and we're still gonna do an event there on the 28th of May to like fully do the opening. There we built like a transition with a glass wall with a window in it and marble top.
Wow.
Sounds insane. And I bought a marble granite thing for a ledge too.
Amazing.
So we're doing it.
Sounds like the
dope.
city or the government or the city council, like they're really into skateboarding.
They back
I mean,
what you're doing.
you're.
This has got nothing to do with the city council. It's just like me going to the library, talking to them.
Okay.
Actually, the library story is kind of funny because I was filming for my pro part, and I was trying to do this big board slide down the library rail, and it's got like 8 kinks, biggest rail that I ever did.
Wow.
And the guy from the library comes out, and he's like, "You cannot do this. I'm gonna call the cops." And I was like, "I don't care. You can call the cops. This is the biggest rail I've ever skated." And then I did the board slide, and the guy in the end gave me his phone number, and he said, well, I was kind of scared because he's like, "Come over here. Come to me over here." And he gave me his phone number, so next time I would call him and be like, "Let me know if you want to do something like this. You need permission. You can't just come here and do this." And then 3 years later, I used that same phone number that he gave me, and I call him, "Hey, I got this project in mind that I want to fix the ledges in your front yard." And he's like, "Okay, come for a meeting."
Wow.
And then we've been working together ever since. Like, did already a couple events. And
No way.
Wait, were they broken from skaters to skating them, or just broken just from random?
both.
Oh, okay.
Because it was also built like with a super like some kind of Chinese marble or whatever, African marble,
Super
and then
thin.
I got like a Finnish thick one with a beveled edge.
Oh.
And there's a lot of ledges, and they kind of skate stopped 50-50, like half of the ledges. So it's still like not super stoked, but stoked, whatever.
Oh.
Wait, so you fixed the ledges and then they capped some of them?
Yeah, like the best ledges are actually skate stopped. Like there's these slappy ledges, and you can't really hit them because they made dents in the granite. They made dents, so you can't really grind over it.
Well, why? What's the purpose?
Because some parts of the park are meant for pedestrians to walk through, and some parts are meant for skaters. But the smallest trail and the smallest ledge are skate stopped, which is what people would like to skate. But
Yeah.
I guess it's some give and take, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
I mean,
you know what, you work.
I appreciate. I
Sure.
appreciate.
Do what you
There's
can.
that museum, the art museum up in San Francisco. Have you seen that spot?
The new spot.
The orange bench.
It's got the orange, and there's other stuff there
I'm
too.
not sure.
They fully designed it at the art museum for like art and for skateboarding.
Skating.
Mm-hmm.
You've probably seen a curved orange bench with metal edge on it. People.
Yeah.
Looks like it's at the pier.
That's
It's
what it
right
does
down the
there.
street
Yeah.
from Pier 7. But if you there's a thing we talked about it before. There's a little like weird kind of curved mirror right in front of it, and if you look at the bench in the mirror, it looks like just a regular bench.
Straight.
And then when you look at the bench, it's obviously a super long curved bench. I don't know, they did a lot of cool things.
Cool
Sick.
stuff.
Yeah. It's cool when the community like that works with the skaters.
Love it.
Definitely.
Yeah, a lot of people getting activists and talking to the governments, getting skate parks, skate spots, and it's just an evolution of skateboarding.
Yeah, definitely.
This is
Especially
true.
It's awesome to have people like you pushing that in your areas, though. You know what I mean? So, big ups to you, bro, because you're opening the door for a lot of skateboarders in your area.
Well, I got inspired by other people like Leo Valls in Bordeaux and what they're doing in Malmo
Yeah.
and in Finland. I think in Tampere they're opening like a skate school too or something, and
That's so rad.
building like skate spots that are in Barcelona. Actually, I wanted to work on another project, which is the Latvian National Museum of Contemporary Art, which would have been a big project, but one bank went bankrupt and they kind of canceled it. But I already went there to talk to the architects, and I called Tyler Surrey to Barcelona and told him, hey man, you got to go to Barceloneta banks and tell me the angle of that ledge, of that bank.
Okay.
And he went there with his metric thing,
Tape measure,
and he like used a piece of paper to take the perfect angle.
So rad.
So he gave me the angle, and I had to use the formula to calculate some, or maybe he did that. That part. Tyler's really smart, and then unfortunately it didn't come through. But I used to live right next to that Barcelona bank, and I would like do one feeble every day.
Those banks are hard to skate.
But the feebles, once you get the feel, then it's like just sit.
So you wanted to recreate the banks.
Yeah, I
at the
wanted to
spot.
make the same thing in Riga. But they said that's not going to happen. But in front of the museum, they're going to do a Magba ledge.
Ooh.
A
Okay.
long marble ledge.
Sick.
Hopefully, this is not just talk.
Right.
Yeah.
With that same ground too?
It's probably not.
That would be. I would just have the Mokba ground, and that would be good.
Oh my God.
I'd be so happy with that.
Just take a piece and frame it on the wall or something.
No, I'm talking about just build
Yeah,
a
it's just gonna be
spot.
flat ground.
I would
Yeah.
if I had this little zone with that ground, that would be tight.
For sure.
That ground's amazing.
Well, at least you're having these conversations.
Yeah, dude.
you
Yeah.
know, and I think it's important because, like Jerome was saying, it's like any other projects that come about, like they could say, look at this, they did it over here, they did it over here. Look in Latvia, they did it over here. Like there's so
Yeah.
it's like a case study or whatever. Like I don't know, proven. It
and
works.
Yeah.
sometimes it's not me. Sometimes it's just the people just kind of reach out to me, and then
Yeah.
I call it my project. But it's actually my friends that do all the work.
Right.
You know, my friends are the ones that have the ideas and stuff, and I also sometimes have them. And what I was gonna say that we built a DIY skate park 10 years ago, and they were gonna take it down. Like one day last year, they just come to the park and start drilling into the concrete of the best quarter pipe in the park that we built. And then my friends were like kind of bummed because they were always talking about putting a parking lot there.
Jeez.
Save a paradise, put up a parking lot, you know. They were doing that, and and then I made some story posts. I don't know if that really did anything, if that is really pushing this thing, but I guess some narrative was made, and the people reached out back to me, and they're like, oh, we really don't want to destroy this place, and it would be nice if we could reach some kind of an agreement. So I basically connected them to my friends, and they refixed it, repainted it, and there's going to be an event. We're going to have a party in the end of May for it.
Amazing.
Party,
It's
huh?
like an old Soviet fountain that is like a circle, oval shape, and like people from all over Europe came to build it. So that was sick. That was sick. I was riding a tractor, almost went into the side.
What were you tractoring?
I don't know, just moving some blocks of concrete around. And
Where'd they put the parking lot?
where? It would still be around.
Oh,
They would still be around, and I guess they didn't really, perhaps also didn't have enough money, so they're just gonna renovate the area to make it a bit nicer, because people would go there and eat lunch, so they would make up some like tables and for places for people to sit and eat lunch, but they just can sit on the ledges, and they do that. They sit in the skate park
sure.
and eat lunch, and people go skate there now almost every day, I think, in
love
Latvia.
that.
So
Bro,
Sick.
sounds like you got a cool scene up there in Latvia. A lot of
yeah,
people
come through.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We got a couple skate shops. We got like our website of news, skateboard news, you know.
Okay.
and
What's the website?
What's the Rayon TV?
Rayon TV?
Rayon means neighborhood in Russian. So it's
Ah.
Rayon TV is covering the skateboarding in the Baltic states, which is
Ah.
Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. And it's south of Finland, next to Sweden and Russia.
Wow.
What would that
So-
be? How would you spell that?
RAJON.
RAJON
Ray-
.TV or TV? What would you
Rayon
say?
TV.
Right.
At Rayon TV.
Okay.
Mm.
Got you.
Because there's a German company that has the same name, but instead of J, they have I.
Mm.
Rayon.
Okay.
Because it means neighborhood in Russian.
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting. I love it, man. You got so much shit going on. It's great. Don't stop.
It's whatever. It's
no,
whatever.
No.
It's not
whatever,
whatever,
bro.
bro.
You're doing really cool stuff.
I'm
It's
just
really
trying to
fun.
skate.
It's good. I love it.
Just trying to get more people to skate.
That's what it's all about.
Whenever I'm also back in Latvia, I like go on TV and go to the Latvian nightclub, you know. and I
The
gotta go
Latvian
there.
9 Club. Okay.
mean,
Do they have a guy that
alright.
laughs a lot on that show too?
Actually, I haven't been invited yet, but
okay.
but I've been trying to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To get it done.
Do you go on like actual TV back there?
Hmm?
Do you actually do like press runs back home?
Well, I don't know if it's as official as you imagine, but I go on some TV
Well, you're
things.
shaking
and
the mayor's hand, and he's going to jail.
No, you just got out-
he's
you just got
already
out of
out.
jail.
He's already
Out
out.
of
He's
jail, out of
already
jail.
out. Yeah, I don't know.
You're a Latvian celebrity, aren't
Yeah,
you?
pretty much.
I
You
just
walk
do
the
it
streets, you're
because,
signing
like,
autographs,
The
kissing
Latvian
babies.
prince.
I
dude.
just want to keep my sponsors happy, you know.
Yeah.
If my sponsors are happy, I can keep
doing,
skating,
doing what you're doing.
keep not skating.
There you go.
I
like
That's the dream right there.
like your
Yeah,
style,
gotta get
Like your
it.
little attitude.
I like
man.
your style, bro.
I'm trying to keep everybody happy, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Love it.
But bottom line is, I gotta be happy.
Yeah.
That's a part of it. That's a big part of
Definitely.
it,
Yeah.
bro.
But don't stop what you're doing. We love it. Dude, you're killing it, bro.
Straight up.
I love
Yeah.
it.
So are you guys. So are you guys.
We're
Of course.
We're having fun, you know. We like to.
You guys putting a word out there.
Thank you, bro.
Definitely.
Appreciate that.
Spreading that
We love
skateboard
to
love.
sit here and listen to people's stories like yourself, and
Mhm.
you're doing cool shit. We love it.
Yeah, I've been inspired by you guys' videos.
Oh, thank
growing up,
Appreciate it,
like
man.
for people in Latvia, that's cool. Like it's cool to listen to you guys talk
Hell
and
yeah.
and just skate scene is sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Well,
Just watching old videos.
we love it. That's why we're here. you
Yeah.
know?
Mhm.
So we appreciate that.
Big time.
Oh, I just noticed the Jameer is on your shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
That's such a sick shirt, dude.
Uh,
He's got, dude. He had a Palace ad that I saw that came out today with Calvin Klein.
amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah, and
I
who
don't
was
know.
the dude? There's a famous actor that was in the photo with him.
I don't know. I
Oh
haven't
my
seen it.
god, he played the bad guy in Spider-Man. The
Aquaman?
green. No,
haven't
green.
seen
What's the
it.
green dude's name?
God, I know who
What?
you're talking
The
about.
Green Goblin. That dude.
Okay.
You know exactly who I'm. God damn it.
I know who you're talking about, but I
Anyway,
can't
Matters.
place
Well,
names.
listen, it's been great, bro. We
Shout out Jameer Brown, dude.
yeah,
Doing good
shout out
things.
Jameer. I didn't even notice he was on your
Feel
shirt.
like now.
I love that.
Shout out Jameer.
Yeah, man.
So sick.
Matters, before we go, by the way, thank you for coming. It's been amazing,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Live, fascinating. I loved
Appreciate
every
it.
minute of it. Can we give you some 9 Club stuff to take home? You got any room in your suitcase?
I got a whole rental car.
You got a
Oh, wow.
Yeah, first
Well,
time.
Well, we don't
first
have that
time.
much stuff to give to you, but, you know,
Mm.
we have some things.
I'll take as much as I can. Yeah.
Kelly, we do
Yeah.
honors, bro.
I'm guessing XL.
I want to get a mug.
That's
Is
it.
there a mug?
That's
You
it?
got a mug?
What
Yeah.
size t-shirt?
We're gonna give you-
XL.
XL. Okay.
XL.
All right.
What about the 5 hours? No 5 hours. I
think-
want
I
to
think
keep it
only-
going.
I think
I want
only-
to keep it going. I feel good.
Now you're in the zone right now.
Living in America.
I think only Mike V can do that, bro.
I know. I wish.
Man, like I said,
Yeah.
many have tried. Everybody's failed. You
No
know,
doubt.
but it doesn't matter to me. 1 hour, 5 hours, 10 hours, 3 hours. It's all great.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
As long as we
I-
get the conversation
I
out.
said some embarrassing stuff. I admit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forget
just
about
said-
politics.
John just admitted that he has peed in the trash can before.
Yeah.
You know?
Did it.
Yeah. That's what happens. That's what happens on the 9 Club, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, I know we keep mentioning it, but the Uganda Skate Society, they are doing a fundraiser to get a new skate park built. They're trying to get $18,000 to get land and a park built. We're going to put the link of that in the video description below. We are going to donate to that. I hope anybody out there that has a means to donate as well, please. Let's help these guys and girls get a new skate park built out there. And
Thank you.
yes. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't hold on.
All right. I just want to see the mug.
First of all,
Okay.
matters. First
you.
of all, bro,
My guy. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna save the mug for last. Tell you about that,
All
huh?
right. This feels like this feels like Christmas.
Yeah. Well, here, listen. It might get cold out there. Wait, where are you at right now?
Portugal.
Portugal.
A lot of wind.
A lot of wind.
That'll help.
We don't have any windbreakers.
Okay.
So,
It's okay.
sorry.
It's okay. These
help.
are thick.
Yeah.
That's a crew neck, and then there's a hoodie for you
Mm-hmm.
right there, nightclub
Perfect.
hoodie.
Whoa.
Listen, this is what we say over here, and I feel like you are about the same stuff. Skaters
Oh yeah.
supporting skaters.
Yes.
That's our motto over here. So boom, like that. Jason Lee, he's opening it up already. He's getting
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
hoodie,
bro.
that color right there, I like that
Goes.
gray.
It's a
Mm,
good
That's
gray.
very
It's a
classic.
good gray. We had Jason Lee on the show recently in one of his videos, the blind video days. Of course, he was wearing a
Wow.
money shirt. We recreated that and did a money shirt and a Bitcoin for a 2022 update.
Hey.
You know what
Damn.
I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
You know about that? You know about the money shirt? Of course you do.
Yeah.
Hey, also, belt.
Whoa.
Who
I
doesn't
need a
good
belt. I need
Grip
a belt.
6. We did a collab with them. It's one of the best belts I've ever had.
What?
Great belt.
It's a good belt.
9
John, you
Club
got-
belt.
You got the belt on right now?
I don't got it on.
You
got
got
sweats on.
sweatpants though.
Yeah.
Usually you wear the belt with the sweatpants.
I'm starting a new trend. Okay. Look out for it.
Jeron's actually naked. And
You can't see.
No pants.
Just walking around here.
thank you so much.
And here we go with the. Oh, first of all, we got the stickers. We get photo incentive. Cover of the Latvian news magazine out there. $20.
20 lats.
Yes.
20 lats.
Okay.
Yeah. Or 10 lats. Because that's
20
that's
bucks.
20 bucks, right?
There you go.
Yep.
10 lats.
Well, it's euros these days.
Okay, well, whatever. And the crop
Wow.
mug. Boom.
Boom.
Thank
Dude,
you.
matters. I love it. I love the energy. I love what you're doing for skateboarding. Thank
Yes,
you so
dude.
much. And keep telling these stories. Keep putting it out there with what you're doing with Red Bull and Element and everything else that you're doing. We love it. Keep it
Amazing.
going, bro.
Yeah, bro. Keep it.
Thank you
Love-
so much for letting me put the word out there.
Yes. And have
Thanks. Yeah, good content you're making. Not just saying either skateboarding and just documentary style stuff on certain places. That's pretty rad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Gaston we said hello and everything.
Yeah, Gaston wanted to come, but he's got some business to do back home,
okay,
I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
But he's down.
Great
He's
guy.
Down. He's down.
Yeah.
Great guy. Like I said, met him a while ago in Barcelona. Good vibes. Talented dude. So, dude, keep doing what you're doing, brother. We love it, man.
Likewise.
Yes.